Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2 on the beach for what is live stream and number 16 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning. I know it's been a week. The summer holidays have played havoc with our streaming, as they normally does, and the lack of episodic content obviously hasn't helped that situation. But we're back today for around 3.5 hours. We're looking at 10 a.m. GMT for us now. We're probably going to go through until probably about 1:30. Would be my thinking, depending on how obviously we're feeling. This is obviously the first stream in over a week, which is going to put a lot of pressure physically on me until we get back used to it again. But we're back. So Death Stranding 2 continues from our last stream over a week ago now. We'll have a look at the in-game story when we go in. We finished chapter 9 from what I can remember, and we're on our way back to Haartman's lab, which was a big journey we had to undertake to get all the way back from what I remember, and the ship is out of action for that. That's kind of what I remember, to be fair. That's the problem of it being so long, is you forget some of these things. That's the thing. I've also noticed, and unless you stream, you might not know this, but my streaming analytics page that I use during the stream, I've just realised, and it is new, that now the way they show the screen is slightly different than it used to be, which is weird. Just to make sure you can hear me properly. Yep, all good. Okay, usual thing, just got to quickly put a few things out there to say we are live. And then we shall crack on. As I say, we'll have a look at the story recap in a second as well, just because it has been over a week. As I say, we're running out. We're nearly finished the summer holidays in the UK now. My little boy goes back to school Wednesday next week, so less than a week now, and we'll go back to normal streaming, which will be 5 morning streams a week. I'm hoping also to get the episodic content back, because the machine I'm using when I sleep to help with the sleep apnea is actually helping me be less drowsy during the daytime, because I'm finally having deep sleep for the first time in many, many years. I know, when we started checking how often what I got when I sleep, no deep sleep is bad, and I've had that for a very long time supposedly, but we're finally getting back to sleeping a little bit better. Pain obviously is waking us up, but that's never going to really go away. But yeah, so hopefully episodic content will be back in due course, but we're just a week Wednesday and we're back to normal effectively. Right, let's load in. This is our manual save. We are 54 hours and 23 minutes in as it stands, and this is the story so far. Sam's mission to connect all of Australia to the Chiral network is almost at an end, yet Higgs' interventions are becoming more extreme. In the last stream, he tried burning us by fire, and because we were repatriated, we kept coming back to life, but still covered in fire, but dying again. It was the most horrific death over and over again. After summoning a giant ghost mech to attack the DHV Magellan, he attempts to burn Sam alive. Sam comrades rescue him, only for Sam to learn a shocking truth. Lou is slowly disappearing from inside the BB pod. In fact, the pod had always been empty. Sam was the only one who could see Lou inside. Drawbridge had been concerned about Sam, which is why they had decided to keep quiet about this, but Dolman assures them the very fact he is finally seeing reality as it really stands is proof that he's overcoming the trauma of what happened to Lou. That's the story so far. We finished... I always press the wrong button on this every time when I want to see map. So, the mission we're currently doing, we have to take the main order at Haartman's lab to continue the story. We originally, all the way down here at over here, Southern Environmental, because that's the DHV Magellan is stranded there currently while it's waiting repairs. We've managed to fix up some of the road and the rail network to make this journey a little bit easier, but we're trying to do it as we go. So we've still got a long journey ahead Tar Therapist is coming up. Then after that, we need to keep heading up across here all the way to Haartman's lab. It's a long journey, but this is what we need to do. And once we get to Haartman's lab, I'm guessing we then have to come all the way back, which is why we're thinking of trying to get as much rail up and running again as possible. There's another one there, actually. Yeah, the more rail we have on us, the better, I think, for getting this journey and making this journey a bit easier on ourselves. There's a track layer there, and there's one there as well. I don't know if we've got enough materials for both. Although Tar Therapist, we may be able to get some... she hasn't got much materials looking at that, which is not good. Right, so we need 480 resin special alloys. I don't know if we've got that on us, as obviously... There we go, 210 special alloys, metals, resins. 210. It's not enough. I don't think we can take anything from here either. So we won't be able to get that rail bit back up unless we deal with the Tar Therapist or find anything else on the way. By the looks of things. There's an auto paver there. I'm ignoring the auto pavers at the minute. I'm thinking more of trying to use this. Although we could travel quickly back and grab what we need from here. Although they are out of some materials. But we've got this one here to do. What's that? Armed hostiles. Okay. Yeah, there's one there and one there effectively. We'll have to see what materials we've got on us and go when we go there, I think. But Haartman's lab is what we're going towards. I've got to try and remember controls. As it's been a little while. Right. I don't think we can take materials from this. Let's have a look. Unless there's any in storage, obviously. No materials in storage. That's just the... Yeah, nothing there. Shared locker. Mountain spring of water going to the Arctic. No, we don't want that. Okay. We'll take what we've got. I kind of want to make... I suppose we may have to take the journey back. Or we may actually have to head back to the other one. Let's have a quick look at this. So for this one here, we need 420 coral crystals, fine. 480 resins, 300 special alloys. What do I currently got? Special alloys, no. Resins, yes. Okay. I think the problem also is we're maxed out storage-wise, which doesn't help. And there's obviously things we need to drop off. But yeah, I'm maxed out storage-wise looking at this. We've got a lot of stuff for the Tar Therapist, which hopefully will help us level that up a little bit as well. I'm just thinking that other one there. Maybe worth trying to do from here. This one is kind of south of there. Because that still needs a lot, but we can't really carry much more. I think what we have to do is head there. So we can at least put in what we can. I think is the thing. As I say, controls I'm going to get back used to. It's been a little while since we were live with anything, to be fair. I've been playing DayZ for an hour or so in the evening sometimes. I'm really enjoying that. It came free on PlayStation Plus a little while back. So trying to do more on that, just enjoying that really. There's something for the Tar Therapist over there to pick up. It's extra large though. So I'm trying to see way around here. As I say, it's been such a long time. It feels like an age since we were last live, it really does. Right, we want to go there first with a track layer. Give him what we can there. It'd be nice if we could find some materials around, to be honest, but I don't think I'm going to find many by the looks of things. Okay, we'll give him what we can here. Maybe not be quite enough to fully do it. Coral crystals, resins, we need 480. And then we're still short of 90 special alloys, which is annoying, to be fair, but there we go. That's all we can do at the minute. At least it's partially back up and running. It's got rid of quite a lot of materials we had on this. I wonder if every time I press the wrong button there. I'm just thinking whether we do use that to go back. I don't. Let's go Tar Therapist. That's my next port of call anyway. We've got orders to deliver. We may be able to get the materials to fix this bit from the Tar Therapist, to be fair. The mechanic. Yeah, we can just basically follow this path effectively, and that'll take us there. Say follow the path. Where does this path go next? It kind of winds round here. I've gone off the path, that's why. The path is where the feet are. Careful going over here. So I'm still looking around to see if there's other stuff we can pick up. To leave that small amount of resin needed to fix something up is really annoying, to be fair. That is what it is. We may pop back in a second. So this is the Tar Therapist. We've got a load of stuff to deliver here. Anita's ran someone over. Didn't want to do that. What's he giving me? I don't want transport boots. You're all goods. Let's activate terminal. They always try and give you something when you see other porters around. Right, let's deliver all these orders for the Tar Therapist. Hopefully gain a star or so. Gain something from them. And we might have to quickly pop back and get that one up and running with the 90 needed. And make our journey back this way so much easier.
Sorry that you had to brave
if we had the railway to use on the way back effectively.
I expect you're already feeling a bit downcast. Hopefully completing these orders will raise your spirits.
But yeah, a bit lazy. It's good fun. I've just joined the community server. Still learning, but it's good fun. It's not something I plan to do on the channel. It's something just for me, I think.
An incredible, unbelievable.
Legend of Legends S rated.
You are a man unbound by mortal limitations.
Shared. Okay, we got the chemicals. Was it chemicals is missing?
So
I don't
many
know.
orders handled in a single outing. Yours is a car overflowing with generosity.
I've never seen that before, them sharing some of the order. It should have been up for 2 stars. It is indeed, just short of 3. If we do head back, there is another order to pick up for him.
You have such a refreshing energy and a strong back too. A true man of action.
So we've gained a canteen level 2. We've only got a level 1 currently. 15 more firmware. 240 more bandwidth.
I've increased your materials
and materials that he now has.
More.
That's needed. I said the focus was trying to get that railway up and running just to make it easier us coming back. We gained a grade there, so we're now 242 Master Deliverer.
I'd like you to take this canteen with you. It has certain innate healing properties, you see. I think you'll find that it's even more effective than your current one at helping you to replenish your stamina.
So it basically replenishes more stamina when you drink from it.
Throwing our mind and body into disarray. It'll help ensure that your balance is preserved. Best of luck to you. Order complete.
Okay.
Well done.
He wants to give us 50 metals. I'll take the metals, but happily I don't want the boots. Okay. In fact, before we do that, What do we still need for that one back here? We may go back to it. We need special alloys 90. And there was another order for the tar fibers to pick up as well. I know that needs a lot more. We'll hold off on that one. Yeah, 90 special alloys, though, may be worth grabbing from here if we can. They may be in the shared locker, to be fair. Let's ignore the orders for the minute. Private locker, that's not what I wanted. I wanted shared locker, didn't I? So this is all in the shared locker. This is stuff we could take, but I'm not picking anything up yet. What I wanted... Okay, they haven't got any. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some materials here. We need 90 special alloys. And that will give us back... That will give us what we need. Yeah, back pickup's fine. We're going to head back to that last... Got a bit of time for now. So we're going to head back to the last one we just spent to and get the final bit done on that. And as I say, the reason being, this will make our journey coming back once we've got what we need from Haartman's labs so much easier if we have this done, which is the main reason wanting to do it, just to make our life easier later on effectively. Obviously the only issue now is time full. Right. Try and work out which direction we're heading in effectively. There's tar therapist there. That's what we saw when we was doing the one over there. We'll go and grab that because that's another. We may get another star done by handing this in. There we go. It's an extra large one. I'm hoping it's enough. That will give us another star with the tar therapist as well. To be fair. Do not want that coffin board. Don't know if they've got the room for it, to be fair. Okay, so this will be this one then done. There is still another one to do, but at least this one's out the way. Restore track. That material there. That's another bit of railway done. As I say, we've got to come all the way back this way once you've been to Haartman's lab picked up the order. I don't think the Magellan will be back up and running by then. So, in preparation for this long journey back, the more of this we get done, the easier our journey back will be. There we go. So that's because the mine's off and running, that's now connected to the mine. So, the next bit to do, I think there's a bit over here we haven't seen yet. I know there's one there. I think there's one over here as well. But if we haven't seen it, it won't show up on the map. Now, we also know there are enemies nearby that we need to be careful with. We could take them on, but it's kind of a bit silly to, we don't really need to, and we're carrying so much stuff. But I do want to see where this next one is. I don't know. We could follow the path and just have a little look down there, to be fair. It won't do any harm in doing so. As you see down there, the enemies right down there. That's what we're staying away from. I just wanted to see if we could see another way, another point that we need to activate. It may be down below us, to be fair. And if it is, we're not getting anywhere near at the minute. Obviously the road has already been done here. I'm not seeing another one, to be fair. I thought I would see it by now, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. I can't see how this one alone, though, will connect what we need. I can't see how that would do it. It may, but it's unlikely, I think. Obviously, we're currently here. It's a long stretch between... Or is it a long stretch? Yeah, it is a long stretch. There's got to be another one, and it's probably down there. And we currently can't see it, I don't think. Right, Tar Therapist anyway. We may get another star from the Tar Therapist, because we just picked up another delivery for them. Then we'll look at what orders they've got, because obviously we're still going on our way to Haartman's lab. Just a shame we couldn't get that whole rail back and running, but that's one of those things. I don't want to take on the enemy when we've got so much stuff on us and mess up in that regard. I think we're better off holding off for the minute. Timefall stopped at least. Right, let's hand this next order in.
Thanks for the help.
There we go. He wants to give us boots. I don't want boots. We don't need boots. Come on, give me the... There we go. Right, we'll hand in the other order. Hopefully that'll give us the 3rd star. And then they'll have more resources. We may go and do the other one on the way, and that may connect, it may not, but at least we'll have an idea of where the next one is.
Oh, thank you.
If we are missing one.
Please, wait while I take a look at the order data. No way, you actually found this thing.
It's worth 260, maybe enough for the 3rd star. It is enough for the 3rd star, nice. Okay.
Still doing what you can for us all, I see.
We've gained signed data to another world. Sends cargo about delivery address to another world. Place cargo near the sign, then press square. Creature will detect the signal emerge from the tar currents. Cannot send cargo dropped by your enemies. No more 3 of these signs can be placed at once. Okay. That's just weird, I think. 15 more firmware. 240 more bandwidth.
I've increased your
More materials.
So why not use more? My treat.
Let's say we want to try and get the next railway line up and running if we can, and see if it does connect. If it doesn't, we're obviously going to have to take on the robots at some point to get the other one done.
This,
make the connection.
Is a rather unique sign. Should you decide to place it in the field, those adrift in the tar currents may sense your thoughts and desires and elect to seek you out. Especially since your reporter is so wholly dedicated to his craft. One who occasionally takes more cargo than he can realistically handle.
This is cargo without an address.
At such times, consider leaving some of your load beneath one of these signs. If serendipity smiles upon you, someone might come along and lend you a hand. Only one way to find out. And with that, I wish you good fortune.
Yeah. A weird one, that one.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, so from here, we need, and I will take a picture because I will forget what we need from this. But if we can, we'll take this with us and drop and go and get that one fixed up. If we can stay away from the robots, the enemies, the ghost mechs, the better. Because obviously, one, it slows us down, but also we've got loads of gear on us. Right, I think first and foremost, before we go and to have a look at the orders, let's grab the materials, I think. Just going to check there's nothing in the stored locker. I know I did it once, but it was worth checking a second time. No. Okay. Claim materials. So, special alloys 720 is quite a lot. 480. 480, 456. 720, so one of those, that's 720 special alloys. We want 400 resin. Another 80 on top, that's 400 resin there. Coral crystals, we do need some of those really. That needs 360, so what we'll do is we'll take 400. Obviously, we could use our own, we have got quite a lot, but actually the coral crystals also Help us carry more. That's the thing. Alright, let's hopefully we can carry this all. Otherwise we've got some issues. I'm hoping it all goes in the back of the off-road. It does indeed. Okay. In terms of taking orders, we may have that issue there though. Let's have a quick look. So obviously, the way we're heading back, there's Tar Therapist to East Fort Knot. That wouldn't be bad to do. We're heading there next. That we're not going towards. So yeah, that would be good if we can carry it. There's 2 lots of large house plants. I think we can. Yeah, we're going to East Fort Knot. It's en route to where we're heading, so we'll take that. Oh, we can go in the off-road as well, even better. I do like, the more we can carry, the better, to be honest. Right.
Thank you.
So our next port of call is... I have to wait. Me trying to be too quick with buttons. Right, so we want to now head down here to get that track up and running. That's where we've got to go next. Then we've got to try and find a way across this area here, which is... That's a flooded river, isn't it? Yeah. So we need to get across the flooded river. Unless this connects to that, then we'll head back to the mine and use the railway, if it connects. I know there's a road to connect here as well. But we haven't got all the road pieces to be able to see. Okay. So let's head down this way. There's so many orders on us, that's why I don't really want to take on the Ghost Mates. The gun we've now got on, I think, is really powerful, if I remember correctly. Although I don't think I put the most powerful one on. I'm trying to remember. We could go on the road to it ends, to be fair. You can actually see the railway over there as well, to be honest. Obviously, we need to find a way down to where that one is. That's the other thing. Road ends there. Oh, really? There's BTs around. Who's that? Oh, it's a bird. Yeah, there's BTs around somewhere. I think they're below us, to be honest. That's where we want to be going to do this track. That's going to be a problem. Although we need to come down this way first. Where's that? Southern Environmental Observatory. I don't really want to pick that up. Because we're not going to be heading back there for a while, to be honest, but we'll see. But yeah, we need to head around here. I think the BTs are down here. What I can't remember is what we've got on our vehicle. I think that's the board, is that? Yeah, improved coffin board. I cannot for the life of me remember what we've got. Upgrades on the vehicle, and that's a problem, because I don't know what gun's on there. Now, although this shouldn't be human, so that should be okay. There was an upgrade to the gun on this that when it's so powerful that when it shoots, it will kill people, and that's a bad thing. It's got dark and it's really tough to see where we're heading here. I don't want to get anything damaged, that's my only downside here. Oh, I can now see why. It's all the balloons. Forgot about those. We have seen them previously. Right, that's where we're heading. We want to get this up and running again. I don't know if they're following us. I don't think they are. I think we're safe for a minute. But yeah, we're going to quickly get this up and running. I'm hoping it fixes the whole thing and makes our life a lot easier. There's a chance it doesn't. But we have everything we need for this track. We don't need special... Oh, we do need special alloys. I might as well get them off our back. Cancel. There we go. We'll have some special alloys left over, but that's fine. At least they're not on our back, they'll be back in the vehicle. If that connects the whole thing, we can head back to the mine and we can ignore the flooded river. If it doesn't connect, we've got to find the other bit we're missing. Does it connect? I think it might connect, you know. I think we've done the... Yes, we have. We've connected the full thing now. So we can head back to the mine and use it, and we can avoid the flooded river in that regard. That'll make this a little bit easier. Because getting across that river I don't think it's going to be fun. We don't want to go that way, though. We know there's armed people that way. So, what I think we'll do... We'll head back to the mine and then use the railway to get to where we're going. We just need to get through these again. Without being attacked, ideally. Although there is a bridge over that river, but... Come on. I'm boosting the speed up here. Anything that makes our life easier is what we've got to try and do. That's what we're doing with the railway. I think we're safe, to be honest. We got away with them pretty easily. They're not the quickest from what I remember. Right, there's the mine ahead of us there. That's what we're heading back to. And that mine will then... We'll just travel on the railway back to... the next bit, and that actually makes our life coming back this way, once we've got what we need from Haartman's lab for the main story, make our life a lot easier. Have I gone too far down here? I'm so not up knowing on the map at the minute. I've kind of lost my knowledge of the map quite a bit, which is really frustrating. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated. But yeah, that's the whole railway now up and running, and this will make our life a lot easier. The cargo lost, I don't know where that is. I don't think it's anything we're currently using because we've got it on us, everything we're using. So I don't think what it's coming out with cargo loss is really an issue. But that is another railway done. And this will hopefully make our life so much easier in both directions. I don't know how many chapters it has. We finished chapter 9 in the last stream. And I know obviously it's been a week or so since the last stream. I don't know how many chapters there are in total, to be fair. Crazy Archman, good morning, how are you? It's been okay, I'd like to say. I think the biggest thing... There's a load of resin there. Hence why the vehicle's picking up. I think the hardest thing, if anything, has been... not being able to stream. It's been nice to spend time with the family. I've been doing other things, but it is just the fact not being able to stream is, been frustrating. I want to go that way. Does this not stop at East Fort Knot? Select destination, confirm destination. It does. Okay. Load vehicle. Okay. I forgot we haven't done this in a while. Load vehicle, we can get on the monorail as well. There's no cargo to go with us, other than what's on the vehicle. So it's going to take just 2 minutes to get there. There we go. On the monorail we go. Catching up while no one's here. Okay. I did think you might be at work. But yeah, it's been nice to spend time with family. I've managed to go and see, do things with my little boy quite a bit, which is really nice. Obviously a lot more than I've been able to do recently before. I've kind of pushed myself quite a lot. Right, yesterday we did an escape room yesterday.
That's a ghost mech unit. It doesn't look like they're aware of our presence. We could simply try to avoid them, but requesting fire support from the
Oh
village
yes, we can correct.
is also a viable option.
I forgot we can now. There's no need to react to it. I think I forgot we can now request fire support. To be fair, that was something new. But yeah, this has made our journey so much easier. But how's the summer holidays been for you? I know obviously it's different, but how's the summer been for you, Crazy Archman? I am looking. We're back to normal as of Wednesday next week. I think it is. My work goes back on the Wednesday, so we should be back to normal as of then. And as I said in Discord yesterday, the sleep apnea machine's definitely making me less drowsy in the afternoons, which means, fingers crossed, episodic content can potentially get back to normal. That's my hope. It'd be nice if it can, because it's frustrating me that I haven't been able to do it. And summer's been so affected by it. We haven't lost as many subscribers as I expected. I did expect to drop massively, and we haven't. But it's probably going to take a while to get the algorithm back to us like it was before summer. We were doing really well before summer. Numbers wise, we're increasing, view wise and stuff. But I think the summer's killed that. And now obviously we're going to have to work hard again to get it back before we then have October half term and then the Christmas holidays are the next things that are going to affect us. We've never... okay, we've not stopped here before. This is different, isn't it? We've not seen that bit as you go in like that before. That's quite cool. Right, we've got a delivery to drop off here. Connection will increase with bridge links. So let's hand in delivery here first. As I say, we're still making our way back to Haartman's lab for the main story. We need to go there and pick up the delivery from there, and then we'll know exactly where we're heading next. So let's drop off the stuff we've got on us. So there's only one which we picked up on the way, which is the houseplants. So let's hand that in. We'll see what orders we've got here that we can take with us to the next location as we make our way to Haartman's lab. Let's see.
We really appreciate your willingness to work late.
I cannot remember for the life of me where we're at star-wise to different people, so we have to check that as well. Because if there's no need to deliver there, we don't need to, if they're already 5 stars, there's no point doing it.
Got it here in excellent condition. Wow. Wish I knew just how you did it.
Let's have a look. No, it's not going to level us up. Halfway towards 3 stars there. 11 to 7 rules as hell. I do a lot of gardening in front of the back of the house. Oh, really? Wow. But that was tough.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Reason our porter grade is so low is because we drive everywhere. I think that's why we've got such a low porter grade, to be fair. But we stayed 242, master deliverer.
Nights around here get really dark, so be careful.
Obviously, we can now use the monorail to get us to our next location and avoid a lot of problems.
Well done.
So, our next location, as we make our way... Oh no, we can't use the monorail, it's not complete. Oh, although it did say it was. But we're missing a location here. So, ideally, we want to go and get that track done, and that's the whole monorail complete then. And it will that will be a complete monorail. We just won't be able to use it now. I'm sure it's saying we could go further on than where we are. But yeah, so we want to try and get that monorail done. So what I'll do, I'll take a quick picture of what we need. We want to take them materials with us, as that's the next one we need to try and complete. And this is all because this will make our life coming back so much easier, because I'm under the assumption we'll be coming back once we picked up the delivery. There we go. I have to take a picture, otherwise I'll forget what we need. So before looking at orders, we'll take the materials first and foremost. We'll have a look in the share locker first, just in case there are materials taken here. No. Okay. What's in the private locker? No, nothing we need. We need to, I think we need to make that second, the new canteen as well. That's recycling, that's the wrong one. We want to claim materials. Okay, so 360 coral crystals. So we'll take 400 again. That way we're not losing out on what we're carrying. Oh, we'll take 500. Alright, I went over. But the more we have on us, the more we can carry as well. That's the big thing. Right, we need special alloys, 360. I think we picked some up. Let's just claim that the coral crystals for a second. I need to check what we've got on us. Because I'm pretty sure we picked some up when we was in the mine a second ago. That's 30 special there. Resins and metals. So, we already have 320 resin. We need another 240 resin. And then it's a special alloys. Basically. I thought we had more on us, to be fair. Why is it? Okay. So yeah, 400 and... Oh, what did I say? I forgot what I said now. Right, resins, special alloys, we've got 30. So we need 330 special alloys. And I've already forgot resins. 330. And... 330, 240. 330, 240. 330. Obviously, I think we'll just have to take that one. And then, so it's better to get the big one, I think. And that was 240, wasn't it, on the resins? We'll take that one. In the offloader. We are massively running out of space, mainly because we're carrying so much stuff. So, if we quick look at the map, once we've taken the stuff, I think it's mechanic, motherhood, on the way where we're going next. If there's any deliveries to them, they'll take priority, and then we'll have a look. We've got space to take anything else. But yeah, so we're going to head here to get that done. We can use the road out of here to get straight across, then get that done. Then we just need to cross this river here. Mechanic is here, so that'll be our next port of call. Then we've got Motherhood, and even the Pioneer. And then we nearly made this long journey to Haartman's lab. So, any deliveries here for the mechanic or Motherhood, that's only if we've got space, which is my big concern. That's Motherhood. That's massive, though. That is a big old delivery. Wow, okay. Pioneer, it's not so bad. Mechanic, that's not a big delivery, to be fair. Motherhood, we're nearly at 5 stars, Motherhood. Mechanic, we're nearly at 3. Recover and bring back, we're not doing that one. I think the mechanic's going to be good because we can get the 3rd star done. So I think we'll take that one. We can go on the off-roader. I think we may still have space on there, to be honest. We may get the Motherhood one done as well. Don't know. Fabricate as well. We want the new canteen, don't we? I'm assuming we have to fabricate it. It's not automatically added. The canteen... I'm not seeing, actually. It may have been just an upgrade to our current canteen, then. Looking at that. Yeah, it's not there. Okay. Can we fit Motherhoods on as well? That's the question. I don't want to accept the order and not be able to take it. I think Motherhood might have to wait. Let's see if there's anything in storage we can take. We're not going to government base, animal shelter, brain is. We are going to Haartman's lab though. No. We're not going back on the tire ferry. So both of these two can come with us. And they're not very big either. That only says 65% full. I kind of wonder if we can take this other order. I'm in 2 minds. I don't know if we can. It is big. That's 171%. Off-roader. It will go in. Actually, the off-roader can fit it. Okay, we'll take Motherhoods then. It's on the way to where we're heading to Haartman's lab, so it makes sense to take it. I weren't sure if it'd fit in the off-roader, but it does. Okay. Hopefully we can gain something from this then. So, that's all that done. We can head straight out. So we want to get straight onto the road here, and we're just going to follow the road. We just picked something up. I don't know what it is. But this road here takes us all the way to here, and then we head across and we can grab the track layer. Getting across here could be tricky. We've got to work that out. Obviously, enemy here we want to stay away from. But yeah, follow the road essentially, and that will get us to the track layer that we need.
Gotcha.
Is that a blood bag you just picked up? I think it was. The nice thing is, just by following the road, this makes our journey so much easier. But we've got the materials on us to get the final bit of track done. As I say, coming back is going to be so much easier once this is done. The downside to this, I thought it was automatic. There was a thing about driving automatically, but I can't remember how you do it now. It's been a while. But this road will cross the river, which is the important part, because I was curious how I was going to do that. The biggest way of doing that would have been by where the enemies are. I was trying to stay away from that. Obviously, we could stand and fight. You know, we have defeated enemies previously. The only issue with fighting is we've got so much stuff on us. If we lost... What? I need... grenade launcher. So these obviously ghost mechs are attacking us. The gun is trying to shoot too. I don't know if we can just drive away. As I say, we've got a lot of stuff on us, which is my concern. Right, one down. Two down. I wasn't expecting this to happen. Ugh. Can't fire backwards. Going far forwards. Keep driving for a minute. Damn. Where did that come from? Wow, okay. Wasn't in the slightest expecting that to happen. Obviously we've taken out them ghost mech bikes previously, that was a previous mission. But yeah, I didn't think just driving on the road that would happen, to be fair. We've managed to get away with it. Just about. Wow, okay. At least we've defeated them. That's the important point, and that's something to think about now. We didn't know that could happen. That's the first time had that happened just naturally. Now we're aware of it, at least we know in future to watch out. Right, there's the one we're going to go to. Be careful not to run over any animals. Okay. And then it's just getting across to the mechanic is the next port of call. Hoping there's a bridge. No, my luck, there won't be. I'm sure we'll work something out. Right, let's get this done, and that should be the whole track fully complete then, along from mine all the way through down this coast. Small track, 360. We'll take cancel that one, that one, that one, that one. I know it's too much of each, but it's just the easiest way of doing it. There we go. That should be the track fully complete now, I think. Although that's a gap there, I think. Let's have a look. No, it looked like there was a gap, but there isn't. So that's now fully done. All this coastline, mine all the way to here, which is the South Fort Knot, is all now connected by monorail. All the way, East Fort Knot, all the way to this mine up here. That is now all connected. That will make our life so much easier. So, now, we've got to try and get across this river somehow. We could go back on the road and then use the monorail, but I don't want to use that and go all the way over there when I want to stop here, and we're closer now than that. I think if we drive along here, there's probably a crossing along here somewhere. I know there's nothing showing up, but we should be able to cross, I think. And then we'll head to the mechanic, because we've got some deliveries for the mechanic to do. And then it's Motherhood next, Pioneer, and then Haartman's lab from there. So we definitely will get the main story moving forward today. Just got to get there. But yeah, we've got to watch out for... I wasn't expecting the bikes, to be honest. We're not heading to the Architect. I want to go to where the river is a lot shorter to cross. Obviously, the minute you can see, that river is quite wide. So we're going to go to more of a narrower section, I think. We are going to pick up random stuff. I don't really want much of it, but that's yellow there. Still quite wide though, isn't it? That's yellow there. That is kind of not as wide. I think we'll keep going up. That's the smallest section to get across. Only concern is battery, obviously. That's the problem. I don't want to get to the point of no battery. We've drained it all in the river when we've got so much cargo on board. Because if we left the vehicle to go because of a lack of power, I guarantee it'll get stolen. Okay. So this, I think, is our crossing point, if possible. This is when we go around the corner and see a bridge. I am fully aware that if we're not careful, there are going to be enemies nearby. That bridge there is enemies. That's why I don't want to head too close. But yeah, this is our crossing point. This will drain the battery. We're okay. There we go. We're across. So, Architect is the next port of call. Not the Architect, sorry, Mechanic. It's because we picked up something. The Mechanic to our right hand side here is where we're going. We have got orders to deliver to him. There's something for Motherhood on that. If we can get enough things to hand in to Motherhood, that would then potentially be them 5-starred. But that can pick that up. We'll take the charger, we definitely need it. There's something for the mechanic there. There we go, we've overcharged too. Even better. As I say, journey back after going to Haartman's lab is going to be so much easier. That's the mechanic's picked up. Mechanic is ahead of us. Mechanic there, yeah. Another mission, another thing for Motherhood here. Again, the more we pick up for Motherhood, the more bigger chance we've got of getting her to 5 stars when we head there next. That's the thing. There may even be an order for Motherhood from the mechanic as well. That's the thing. We'll gain some more charge here. We don't need much. When we first saw this mission and saw how far we need to go, it was a bit disconcerting. Because you do think that's going to take forever. But actually, because we've cleared things on the way, it's not been too bad. Plus, obviously, we had the split in the stream. We didn't all do it in one go. Right, the mechanic is here. We've got a message on the SSS. Have a quick look at that. Leon Easton from East Fort Knot. The East Coast Line's fully open. Just to let you know, the monorail's East Coast Line is now fully open. F4 and F6 already trading with each other. Almost turned the two cities into one huge metropolis. Huge shout out to Sam for everything he's done to make this happen. Well done us. Pat on the back. Okay, this is the mechanic. We've got some deliveries to hand in here. Potentially, I'm hoping this levels him up. I think it will. I think we'll at least get 1 star from him here, which takes us to 3 stars, I believe. No, already 3 stars. No, it's not quite 3 stars, so we should definitely get 3 stars here. All these delivered. None of them are more than 3% damage. That's a good thing for us. Means we get more likes. Plus, there's a couple of side missions in there. Yeah, no worries, guys. Have a good day at work. Yeah, hopefully it keeps going well with the app machine, to be fair. See you again soon, Crazy Haartman. Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Checking the orders in the system now.
Yeah, we've got to get back to Roadcraft next week. That's what I do. We've got so much to do. In September, there's more stuff to be going on to before we even get a vote in, to be fair. There we go. That's one of the side missions complete.
Just how many jobs have you had?
All the extras.
You're entirely too good at what you do.
Definitely 3. Not 4. Okay, we got the 3rd star though.
Thanks for your constant support.
A mortar.
I have another gift to share with you.
Wow. A weapon component for the pick-off rotor automatically fires MP shells at long-range enemies. The shells explode and impact, inflicting damage on all targets in the blast area. I'm not sure that's a good idea, to be honest. I think that could cause more problems than that's actually worth. 15 more firmware, 120 more bandwidth, and more materials.
Use them. I want you to.
And lost cargo we return for someone else as well.
Now displaying your current
We gain anything here? As I say, Porter's score is so low because we drive everywhere. We stick to 242 Master Deliverer. There we go.
When equipped to
a vehicle mortar. I don't know if it's a good idea to have it on or not. We can't do it here anyway. We need some of the garage.
Against a wide variety of threats. Bear in mind, it launches these shells in an arc to hit distant targets. And conversely, it can't hit ones which get too close. Also, any cargo that happens to be near an explosion...
Yeah, that's the thing. The cargo's damaged as well.
So, make sure that you only use it when the situation
It's kind of going to be when you're against big mechs.
Stay safe out there, friend.
Or big BTs, but I don't see that being a good idea.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay. So from here we're heading to Motherhood. That's our next port of call. On the way to Haartman's lab. There's nothing to complete here by the looks of it. There's nothing we can do on the way. There is this road system here, but I don't know which goes down here by the looks of things. I think it will probably travel through here, if anything. Oh no, Mike, actually I think it goes up here. There's one there as well. This auto paver does need finishing. So what I think actually it goes, that auto paver there, which links to the mine as well. We'll probably try and get that done on after the Pioneer. But it comes down this way. And by the looks of it, it comes down here. But it does pass through enemy territory. Which isn't the end of the world, but could potentially be a pain if we're not careful. But from here, we're just going to head to Motherhood. We'll see if there's any more missions to take. Obviously, if we get Motherhood 5 stars, that's a big bonus. The issue we've got is space. We haven't got lots on us. We'll check the share locker first to see if there's anything. We're looking for anything Pioneer, although they haven't got much in here, to be fair. Yeah, the only ones are these first two. We're not going to leave those places. So Pioneer and Haartman's lab. That's the only things we're looking at. And Motherhood, sorry. Haartman's lab. We're not going Architect. We are going Pioneer. Okay, so let's take that one. We're not going to go back across and grab something. We're not going to Chronobiologist. We're not going Ghost Hunter. And we're not going Fisherman. So, we'll take those two there. Yeah, we'll take both of those two. They're both they're large, but plenty of space now after delivering the mechanic stuff, to be fair. We're still heavily loaded, 80% full. But we should be fine. I missed one. There we go. But yeah, we can't even think about putting the mortar on because we're not in a garage anyway. I do need to sort my stuff out. There's stuff on our back that's annoying me now. What are we... Oh, it's resins and stuff we've picked up. They fit in the back of the vehicle. Yeah, they do. Hate carrying stuff like that on us. I just don't see the point. The only thing here we did... is a grenade launcher we did use against the mechs. How many bullets has he got left? Okay, I think we probably could get rid of that. We recycle that and make ourselves a new grenade launcher. It's probably our best bet here before we leave. Let's quickly do that before we leave. We could sleep. If we slept somewhere, we would automatically get that redone for us. But we might as well recycle and get a new one. The only thing I didn't check, actually, blood bags. Yeah, that one there is now nearly empty. So what we'll do, we'll replace those. Recycle both, replace. So we want the lightweight grenade launcher and high capacity blood bag. So one of those. And the lightweight grenade launcher. That one there. Easily done. So that one can go straight back in utility pouch. That can go on our backpack. As well, we can't keep as many weapons as us. It just makes our life easier when we get into any situations. Right. Back to the vehicle. We're now heading to Motherhood, handing all the missions we've got for Motherhood. Then Pioneer. And then we are main story focused as we head to Haartman's lab. Now from here, obviously getting to Motherhood isn't quite simple because we are below. There are some routes you can take though. You can see the paths that other people have taken. I don't think it's that bad going up here, to be fair, from what I remember. We've not been back this way for a while though. If we see anything on the way that's Motherhood, it's definitely worth grabbing. Because the more we can get, the more likely we are to get the 5 stars. So we need to keep an eye on anything around us that we can pick up. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be too bad to get straight there, to be fair. It looks worse on the map, I think, than what it actually is. I think that's the big thing. Right, mission for the architect. There's something for the mechanic there, but we've already been there. Don't really want to go back on ourselves if we can avoid it. That drop's actually worse than what I thought. The drop doesn't kind of show up on the map as a drop. It just it shows it's more of a climb. There is a bridge though here. We'll take that. Obviously, you've got to be careful not to damage too much material as we can. Oh, there's a delivery there for Motherhood. Where is that? I think it's on this low bit. There's a low bit here. I think we can just get up straight up from here, to be fair. We don't even need the bridge, I don't think. We'll just grab this though. I just want to get the Motherhood to 5 stars if we can. There's a big chance we can do this now, and it's another one done to 5 stars. I think we've got 2 or 3 so far already at 5 stars. Right, can we get up the other side without needing a bridge? No would be the answer. We need to use the bridge. That is still a big gap. Definitely doesn't look like that on the map. Okay. As I say, we've done quite a bit now that's going to help us once we start heading back after collecting the mission from Haartman's lab. So we are going to be a lot quicker going back than we've been coming this way. Because we've got all that monorail up and running. So we now need to get up here and down the other side. That does look pretty tricky going down. There is a flat area here that's probably our best bet, to be honest, which is this way. We're just going to be a little bit careful of any big holes we don't notice, but also any animals. not good to run over animals. We have accidentally done it in the past today. Did you pick that up? A couple of things for the mechanic here, but we're not necessarily heading back there on our way back in a little while, because we can use the monorail. We can bypass a lot of this. That's the thing. That is more of a drop off than you think, isn't it? The thing I'm conscious of is damaging cargo, especially anything Motherhood related, because we want to get there to 5 stars. Lots of stuff for the mechanic around. Whoa, that's a bit of a drop. It's all a bit of a drop actually, looking at that. We went this way to avoid that drop, I think. Now we could probably make the drop and not do too much damage, but it is a risk that I don't really want to take at this point. Especially when there is another route you can go. There we go. So, we're at Motherhood, we can handle the missions here. We're slowly dropping off all the cargo we originally brought with us. And then we are making our way to the Pioneer, and then the Haartman's lab. And then we'll see what the main story wants us to do from there. Because we don't know where the main story is going to take us next. I think it's further around where we've come from, but not 100% at this point. All these signs do bug the hell out of me. I just don't see the point in placing them. Right, let's deliver what we've got. 9 deliveries, potentially 5 stars. Potentially. Will it give it to us? Let's see. Definitely need a shower looking at that, looking at the state of us.
Working late, I see. Thanks. Hold on while I check your orders.
Come on, let's be 5 stars. It'd be so frustrating if we're just short. But I take on 16 likes just for that one delivery, that's good.
How did you even manage to get it here by yourself?
That was a big delivery as well.
What a surprise.
And all the others. Oh, just short of 2,000 likes, gotta be 5 stars, hasn't it? Come on. Yes, it is. Motherhood is maxed out now, 5 stars. We don't need to bring any more orders here. That is the job done.
Where we'd be if it wasn't for your constant
Getting a new hologram of Motherhood of the Doctor.
We want you to have this.
A new patch for our backpack. You can now rest and recover at this facility if we wanted to. 15 more firmware. 320 more bandwidth.
Your material allowance has
Max amount of materials allowed now.
We look forward to
That's a lot of materials. And then we get some likes from other people due to their cargo being taken. Do we gain anything here? We gain 1 level. So we're now 243 Master Deliverer. We should throw in a save in a minute, I think.
Thanks again for everything.
So that is the Doctor and Motherhood maxed out.
For us. I mean it. If you're feeling hard pressed or even just a little tired, you're welcome to stay here if you like.
We got stuff to do.
We'll all be happy for your company. You've proven yourself to be a true friend, and we want to repay the favor.
Too much to do to stop.
Order completed.
Okay.
Well done.
Let's quickly chuck the save on. And then Pioneer is the next port of call. There we go. So Pioneer is next over, ignore the mine. Ah, there's armed hostiles there. They weren't there previously. Okay, we have to watch out for those. There was definitely no armed hostiles there previously. I think it's because ghost mechs are becoming more and more. Pioneer is there, so anything for the Pioneer from here we'll take with us. And anything for Haartman's lab too. So, what's this? We're not going there. That is to self-distribution. Haartman's lab, liver metals. We'll take that. We're not going architect. We're not going data scientist. Recover and bring back. We don't need to because we're at 5 stars. Pioneer. We're not going to the mechanic. We're not going there either. Or there. Definitely not doing that one. We do need to head to the adventure. I do remember we've got to go to the adventure at some point because he's out on an adventure again. We need to pick up the mission because I think we need to go and save him again. But at the minute we're trying to focus on the main story, so we'll ignore that for the time being. But 2 deliveries here. We will also see what's in the shared locker as well, just to see if there's anything else we can take with us. Come out of this. Oh, to make sure this disappears, I need to go onto the patch, don't I? I don't really want to replace it, but I want to just make sure I can clear it off our thing. But yeah, it's done.
Order accepted.
Okay. Shared locker just to check if there's anything for that to take with us. I don't think there's anything. Facility storage. There's some stuff we've placed here previously. Haartman's lab, we'll take that with us. So we'll take the Haartman's lab. Yeah, I'll do. It's fine. We obviously placed here when we couldn't take it with us. Pioneer. No. 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 I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Thing else is materials. The only thing materials we probably should look at, there was a road bit we could actually potentially finish. But I was going to take the materials from the Pioneer, to be fair. Let's see. Let's have a look at this road piece. There's a road piece here that needs finishing. It doesn't need a massive amount though, does it? 558 metals, 560 ceramics. I just wonder if it's worth doing first. Because we want to avoid the big this bit place over here anyway. Because that would involve a fight with ghost mechs. So there's no point in us doing at this point, as we're trying to focus on the story. But the more of these we can clear, it's another one done. So let's take a picture so I know what we need. The shared lock had a load of stuff, so we'll take that before we take from the facility anyway. Okay, we want ceramics and metals, so we'll take them into the off-roader. There we go. While we're here, let's check how much we've got of everything. Okay, so metals, we've got 800 on us. We don't need any more then. Ceramics is the other thing we need. So we just need ceramics. So let's quickly claim materials. We need 560 ceramics from here. 2 of those, I know it's 640, but it's easy about doing it. The bigger sizes are actually better, I think, for carrying, especially in a vehicle anyway. Okay, so we're going to head and do that road piece first, then across from that Pioneer. At some point Sam will need to rest, but at this point we're just cracking on and trying to do as much as we can, in all honesty. So I will put a marker just because it makes my life a little bit easier. That's where we're heading first. Hopefully we don't get attacked on the way. So we're now wanting to head... Where's my marker? Well, that there is... That's Haartman's lab. Pioneer is there. Where's my marker then? My marker should be on the map, but it's not coming up. If we head towards Haartman's lab, it's that direction. Yeah, I think it could be because it's behind Haartman's lab. Bowser. Pioneer. Oh, there we go. It's straight ahead. It's because Haartman's lab's in the kind of same direction. You can see it over to the right hand side now. That's where we're heading next. We'll go and get that one upgraded, and then the Pioneer's just across from that. We'll see if we can drop off there. We've got a load of, I've got deliveries for the Pioneer.
You're mine.
Right, what's the best? Is it left or right here? Is my thinking. If we can stay left and come round here, to be honest. The roadway goes left. We'll follow that. We do need to keep scanning just so in case there's any animals around. I don't want to run one over accidentally. We do lose light to that, so not the best thing to be doing. Haartman's lab is nearly 5-starred as well. I think we're probably going to have enough 5-star once we get there, to be honest. We have got quite a lot of stuff for it.
Gotcha.
Okay, we need to head more to the right. That's where we're heading there. And then from there across the Pioneer. Please don't be a sandstorm while we're doing this. Hopefully there won't be. And then, to be fair, once this is done, we can follow the road to the Pioneer. It does go that way. So we've got enough power to get up here, to be fair. Although we have got the new tyres on that do grip a lot more. Yeah, we can get up there now. New tyres make life so much easier. But yeah, we should be able to use the road to get down to the Pioneer, and then we can use the edge to go up to Haartman's labs, keeping us away from the weapons factory. Again, we could go and fight them all, but there's no real need at this point. Priority is to get the Haartman's lab so we can move the main story forward and see what's next. But this is the paver on the way. This should get this road network more of the road network done. Hopefully that's close enough. Restore road. Oh, can I do the small amount first? Yeah. Means we just have, it'll be in one container rather than several if we put the small amount in as well. Can't believe we've been live for over an hour already. Wow. Blown. There's still lots more road to do to link different places, but at least this one is another bit we can complete. I do like trying to get these done as and when we can along the way. So this road now takes us down towards the Pioneer. We need to get off once we get to... There's a charger there, isn't there? That there. Yeah. Okay. So we need to follow the road that way towards the Pioneer. Which Pioneer is... Is that Pioneer there? Yeah. Just double checking the direction that we need to travel in. There we go. So we'll follow this. Once we get to a certain point, we then come off. And we'll head across the Pioneer, hand in everything we've got. Haartman's lab from there, main story. Find out what's going to happen next. Right, this is the point we get off, I believe. We'll gain a quick charge while we're there, though, just so we get a bit of overcharge. And then we're heading up the hill. Yeah, overcharged. Okay. The new grippy tyres that we gained a stream or two ago definitely make hills so much easier. Look at that. You wouldn't normally get up there like that, to be honest. So that has made a big difference in tyres. Right, Pioneer is down here. I'm hoping to gain at least the star because we've got quite a few things to hand in for the Pioneer. Well, it should be at least the star. At some point we need to dump on the rubbish that we picked up along the way because there is a few things we've probably picked up automatically, to be fair. Okay, let's hand in everything we've got for the Pioneer. I do need to sort out the case on the back of us as well, but let's do this first. Currently 2 and a bit stars. This should get us the 3rd star at the very least. 8 deliveries to hand in. One is 11% damage. I think that's something we picked up for someone else though. Let's hand them all in and see what we get. Hopefully, it's definitely 3 stars. I don't know if we'll get the 4th though. There we go.
Just need a sec to give the order data a once over.
Is it enough for 4, or are we going to be short? That's the question.
Oh, this is a chaotically transcendent level of perfect.
That's the first one. There's 2 orders here, so it's 2 side missions. The rest is all stuff we picked up on the way. Oh, 1,446 likes. There is a chance for here we get the 4th star. Definitely getting 3rd. I don't think we'll get 4th. No, just short. It always ends up just short. That's the weird thing. What have we gained? Fireworks.
You can't do. You deserve a reward for your work, so take this, you crazy bastard.
Okay. Fireworks shot from the DHV Magellan's auxiliary cannon. They will explode above their target location. At night time, the sight of fireworks will momentarily transfix anyone able to see them. The noise of the fireworks will also make it harder for enemies to detect Sam's presence. Okay, interesting. 15 more firmware, 120 more bandwidth, and more materials.
Dude. How about it? Did I boost your spirits as well?
And then likes from other people that we return cargo for.
Now displaying your current order grade.
No new grade. 243 master delivery. We stick to where we were.
We just hit connection level 3, dude. So let's celebrate with some fireworks. Now, I don't know why this is.
I can see their use to a degree.
Folks will just stand around.
Whether it's something we will use, I'm not too sure.
And these fireworks are kind of big too. Really couldn't tell you why they're this size. I'm sure there's some special reason. Wait, I'll bet the DHV Magellan could launch fireworks this huge without any trouble. So, you can get your ship to use them as fire support, maybe?
We haven't used it as fire support yet.
If you don't get what I'm saying, check your corpus.
That's probably something we should do at some point.
Order completed.
Okay, so we're now heading to the final destination that we were set in the last stream, and that is Haartman's lab. So, let's see if there's any orders for Haartman's lab. We'll take those with us. That's the only thing we'll take, though. Yeah, Haartman's lab there. Legendary fine wine. I've just seen the name of it. Bastard Monterey. Let's go. Pizza Chef. We're not going back to Motherhood. The Motherhood's already 5 stars, so we don't need to take it from there anymore. No. So we'll just take the one for Haartman's lab. Potentially, I think we can get Haartman's lab to 5 stars. It won't tell us there how many stars we currently are, to be fair. But I think we're close to getting it to 5 stars, to be honest. Picking up Rhoda. Okay, one thing I will do, let's have a look at all the rubbish that we've picked up on the way. There will be some. Alright, let's move that to the off-roader. These materials can go on the off-roader too. Everything goes on the off-roader, to be fair. We only carry weapons on us. Yeah, that's fine. There's the boots. Our bags are good. Our boots are all good. We don't need to replace any of those. Wow, we've got... That's all deliveries. These are all for Haartman's lab. I'm just looking if there's anything random we've picked up. So the lost cargo there, the architect, the dowser, Haartman's lab. There's a lot of Haartman's lab stuff on there. It's going to be big. Mechanic when we head back that way, maybe. 2 random blood bags. Definitely got something we picked up on purpose. And a load of weapons. They can stay. And materials. Okay. I wanted just to see, because obviously we are overloading our vehicle, so I wanted to see. We'll recycle the 2 blood bags. They're only normal ones anyway. We use the bigger ones now. Cancel. Do we want the fireworks on the Magellan? Where are they gone? Sure, it's a firmware update. What's this? Battery discharger, cargo grenades, coffin board. I'm not seeing it actually. I thought it was a firmware upgrade, but maybe it's not. Maybe because it's automatically fired from the HP Magellan, that it's not an upgrade to put on.
Thank you.
Right, Haartman's lab. So we don't need to make any side journeys now. Straight to Haartman's lab. Hopefully, hand everything in. What star are we currently there? We are 4 and a bit, so potentially 5 stars there. There is a pathway here. We need to be careful of this. We're likely to be attacked if we get too close, which we don't really want to do. But yeah, straight to Haartman's lab. So Haartman's lab is there. That's architect. Is that? That's dowser. Sure, Haartman. I think there's more than one location, one behind the other here. Yeah, so it's the same kind of way. So I was just trying to make sure that we're heading the right direction. But yeah, we want to stay as far away as possible from any enemies. Just because we've got so much cargo on us, if things went wrong, we could lose all that cargo. And I'd rather not do that. Especially with a chance to get some of the 5 stars as well. So we're going to try and stay away from the weapons factory. If not, we'll get attacked if we're too close. And then yeah, it's just going to be see where the main story goes. Obviously, for those that haven't been joining us every time because of the way some honors have been not been on stream consistently over the summer. Story-wise, I think we're coming towards an ending, but it's just what that ending is going to entail in terms of will we actually learn everything we want to learn, or will the things be left open still. We'll take a quick charge here, and we will check direction as well. I don't think we need to go across the bridge, in all honesty. Let's have a look. Oh no, so that bridge there takes us across to here. This was a void out for that happened ages ago in the story. We haven't been across there and explored any of it, to be fair. I don't know if there is anything over there to find. That's maybe something we need to do once we finish the story, maybe. So we'll follow this round. As I say, staying away from that, really. We've overcharged ourselves again. We're better off about the time fall, to be honest, but we're okay. Don't think there's a garage at Haartman's lab either, which means that we won't be able to fix the vehicle from timefall. Or make a decision about the mortar going on either, to be fair, which I'm not particularly keen on. Still need to check the weapon on the right hand side. You can see there. I need to find out if that's the really powerful cannon, and if it is, we need to stay away from humans. I just can't remember if we put it on or not. I've got a feeling we did. Right, Haartman's lab is over there. We do need to get up that hill. It looks worse than what it is, to be fair. Past the weapons factory over there, which is good. We'll grab another quick overcharge. And we'll start making our way up the hill. With our new tyres, we should be able to get... I don't think we'll go straight up the first one, but the second one here we can. A lot of these hills we couldn't really get up that very easily previously. Because of the new tyres and things. It's definitely a lot easier. Okay. Approaching destination. So much easier to get up these hills. It's amazing how much difference it really makes. Haartman's lab. So, main story is going to continue in a second. For that though, we want to hand everything in. Mainly because we've got so much stuff to hand in first. Potentially we'll get 5 stars from this. But it is a garage here, so we can check the vehicle. I don't want to go to the private room. Am I not allowed to hand anything in? Activate terminal.
Once again, Sam, I'm sorry we couldn't bring you straight here on the DHV Magellan. That was one.
I think it's going to do main story, so we can't hand anything in yet.
Absolutely knackered. Be sure to take as long as you need to rest before tackling.
We'll rest here as well, to be fair.
All right. For my part, I'll have a crack at assessing several potential routes for your next main.
The next destination will be quite a long way away.
Take a look at the map later on. As for the cargo, I'll let Charlie tell you all about it.
Right, there's Charlie.
Sam,
We still don't trust Charlie. We've learned a lot of things about Charlie.
Between the Southern Environmental Observatory and Terminal Fort Knott has been disabled for reasons unknown, though we strongly suspect Ghostmech sabotage is to blame. To address this, we've decided to reroute network traffic through the F7 North Distribution Center. However, the distance is too great for us to establish a direct connection at this time. That being the case, we'll need to utilize the way stations situated between the 2 sites. The device required to activate them is stored at this facility, collected before embarking on your journey to the distribution center. You know what to do, Sam.
Yeah, so it's a long way away, but we're going to be able to half that distance using the monorail that we've now done. Let's hand everything in here. We've got 11 orders and something that's reportable. Oh, we've got this. Oh, yes, I forgot about the spring. We did a spring as well, didn't we? Hopefully 5 stars. And that'll be another one done. We are handling a lot of stuff. And we can report the spring we dug as well.
Hello, Sam. It's a pleasure to see you again. Let's take a look.
There's still more of those to do, I believe, but it's not something we're focused on, to be fair. I think there is some side story to it. Okay.
I understand you have excavated a new hot spring. That will be a boon to my
240 lights just to find a hospital. That's not bad.
To repay the favor with some useful data.
Okay, your yuzu for floating in a hot spring. They warm the body from the inside to improve resistance to cold. That's something now that'll be in a hot spring when we use one next.
How nice of you to bring
Now it's time for the cargo. This has got to get us to 5 stars.
Could have managed this.
148 lights. That's one. That's the second one. They've given us 600 metals as the excess material for because it's been exceeded. Okay. That's another order to complete. That's another order to complete. 2,000 lights before we even got the lost cargo.
You really went above and beyond.
Wow,
My
2,004 lights.
really
That's got to be
going
5
to
stars.
kick on now.
Got to be 5 stars, surely. It is. There we go. 5 stars. That's the hydrologist, which is Haartman's lab complete.
You're the best, Sam.
Getting the
I want you to
hologram of
look
Haartman.
at this, but keep it a secret. And no need to tell our friend.
We've also gained a hologram of the hydrologist. We've gained a new patch for our backpack, which is Hot Spring. 15 more firmware. 560 more bandwidth.
Do you have enough materials?
More materials.
Let me make more available to you, just in case.
Like some other people for doing their cargo. Got to gain a few levels here, surely. Is that it? We're now grade 244. Master, we gained 1 grade there.
Thank you again for taking the time to handle so many of my orders. In case you're curious, every 21 minutes, my stomach ceases to function. As a result, I have an extremely limited window to eat and digest my food. Normal meals are out of the question. Liquid foods and supplements are the only things I can risk consuming.
Wow.
IV drips are a necessity as well.
That's not a nice life, is it?
Being able to have a normal meal like I used to, it can be really hard.
Is there no way to treat your condition?
This is far from a conclusive hypothesis, but 21-minute syndromes are, in all likelihood, influenced by the tides on the beach. These, in turn, are connected to certain terrestrial rhythms, which can affect the human body in various ways. If we could better understand the relationship between these elements, we'd be one step closer to unraveling the mysteries of the Death Stranding, 21-minute syndromes included. Or at least that's what we would like to believe.
Okay.
I hope I can continue to rely on you in the future, Sam. Come and visit me whenever you like.
We are going to rest here. Mainly because Sam needs a shower.
Well done.
This garage. There we go. That's what I want. Private room. Our vehicle will also be fixed while it's going in the garage as well. As I say, we've got a long journey ahead of us again now. We've just done a long journey to get here, but on the way we've made our life so much easier going back. So we should be able to get back a lot quicker than it's taken us to get here. Sun is set. Sleep till morning. It's always better to leave in the morning than it is at night. Okay. We need a shower first. We were covered in blood after fighting the bike max, to be fair, but I think it's disappeared. Also cures Sam's sunburn as well, though, to be fair. Okay. Yeah, sunburn has been healed. Right, we're going to eat everything on the table, as we always do, to gain all our extra energy and stamina. We'll have a quick drink, and then we'll speak to Dolman, just see if there's anything else coming from Dolman. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. And then we'll go and see where we're heading next as well. And we need to check the weapon that's actually on the vehicle to actually know where we're at with that. I think it's the powerful cannon, which just means we've got to be aware of humans being around. But this will boost our stamina. Got to get all the bonuses while we're here. Okay, Dolman. He may not say anything, he may do.
What's that, tasty, Sam? Sam, aren't you feeling eager to begin your next
He's not got anything
order?
to say them. Okay. Thought I'd at least check. I will give it a quick save while we're here. And then we'll head on out, we'll find out where we're going next. As I say, I know it's a long way away because they'd already previously told us that. Okay, let's head out. We don't need weapons or anything. That's the thing. We're fine for equipment, I think. We can always call on fire support if we do really need it as well, which I hopefully don't. Right, we do need to go and collect the order. Where's the... Oh, it's pretty round in a circle. Well, I want to quickly check. We're going to quickly do garage. Mainly because I want to double check the weapon that's on this. Vehicle customization. Active defense system. Which one's this one? Automatically detects and neutralizes incoming projectiles. Okay, so we didn't put one of the guns on. We took the guns off. In that case, I wasn't sure what we'd done. This stops rockets and thrown weapons hitting us, hitting the vehicle. You can only have 2 arms, sticky cannon and that. We can change this. If I remove it for a second. We can put on the heavy machine gun. The mortar now is a new one. The chiral cannon is also new. But I think we'll stick to the active defense system, to be fair. We have got the spiked tyres on. I could probably put another battery on if you really wanted to here. Okay, hang on. Electrical defense unit. That's probably worth having. So it neutralises electrical attacks. Well, we don't get attacked very often, to be fair, but it's just to be sure more than anything else. I think we're good. That's the second electrical defense. I think that's fine. It was more checking what the cannon was, so we knew in advance we were in trouble. That's why I didn't fire at the bike. Right, let's see exactly where we're heading for this main story mission now. We've got to deliver the network stabilizer to the F7 North distribution. Okay.
Listen up, Sam. The F7 North distribution center is a long ways away. And by my reckoning, there's a number of different viable routes. The shortest, most direct path would involve you cutting through the snowy mountains. A dangerous proposition, to say the least. You might find zip lines, ladders, and other structures en route to make your life a little easier. But without those conveniences, you'll need to make that deadly trek the hard way. If you're still keen, make sure you pack all the mountain climbing essentials and then some. Alternatively, you could forego the mountain route and circle round to take advantage of the roads to the east.
Yeah.
Though if they're still in disrepair, or there aren't any bridges or other structures
my plan is
available,
monorail.
You'll need to come prepared to put in some work. Finally, heading west around the mountains would mean retracing your steps and going back the way you came. A fair few porters have already made use of that route since you paved the way.
We did pave the way.
I imagine you'll find it easier going than the first time through. That route will also bring you close to the monorail. Get it up and running, and you can catch a ride too. Ultimately though, the route you take and the methods you utilise are entirely up to you.
I think I know which way we're going,
Take a
hence why we
moment to
fixed the
weigh your
monorail.
options and prepare as you deem fit.
Yeah. So we could go this way, but there is monorail missing. It ends there by the looks of things. Which is the mine here. And that monorail is only going to take you to the east distribution, so then you're heading up into the mountains and over. I don't need to see the need to do any of that. Admittedly, we're going to have to take on the armed hostiles here. And my potential... no, we won't, because we'll be below them, actually. So my route is, my thinking, is because of what we've done with the monorail. From here, we head to the northeastern mine. We take that monorail all the way back to southeast Fort Knott. And from there, we come out of here. And we head this way towards the Southern Environmental. And then head north from there. That to me makes the most sense. We could potentially go into there, but there's no real need to. That makes the most sense to me. And there's definitely ways to get there from there. So yeah, potentially that's my thinking. We use the monorail that we've now fully fixed up to get to South Fort Knott, and from there our journey becomes really simple. I think that makes the most sense. We are heading back towards the Pioneer in a minute. So if there's any deliveries for Pioneer here, we can do them on the way. We're not going to Motherhood, that's already 5-starred anyway, so we don't need to head back there for anything. Yeah, we can go to the Pioneer on the way. The only thing wasn't there originally, is there now, is there are some armed hostiles. These will be mechs. Other than that, we could utilise the road system all the way there to the mine. But obviously the mechs could potentially be a problem, but we can always just loop round here. Effectively. So, we need to take the network stabilizer with us. That's the main thing. That will go in the off-roader, as always. It's nice to see the off-roader empty, to be fair. I'm going to look at backpack customization just so we can get rid of the actual marker for it. It doesn't tell us what we gain if we... Because it does actually... I think we gain others, don't we? If we remove that, these do actually do something. Because that keeps away... that makes cryptobites less wary of us, so they don't flee when we approach. And the boxing kangaroos, we deal more damage to melee attacks. We don't really fight melee though. What's this do? I think I'll remove one to read it properly. I think let's take that off for a second. Remove that. I think I'll make these. Oh, that boosts. Chiral T boosts stamina. I can't see what the bottom one does. If we go attack, why can't I make those of each type? Okay, so Chiral T's now on. How many of these have we got then? Oh, there's only 3. I thought we gave more than that. Okay, so Chiral T's on, which boosts her stamina. And the cryptobites is on. So we've taken off kangaroos, mainly because we don't really do melee. We use guns. So there's no real point in having that on, to be fair. But we'll take the boost in stamina instead. So the only thing to check before we actually leave here is if there's anything for Pioneer. Because that's the only, that's on the way. So animal shelter, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Don't need to go there again. It's fully maxed out. We're not going to the mechanic, mainly because we're going to bypass it by riding the monorail. Ghost Hunter. A lot of these, like the Ghost Hunter, we still need to go back and do other missions to them and get them leveled up because they have some mini stories to them as well. We're not going there either. Is that everything? Okay, so nothing for the Pioneer there. Shared cargo. Anything for the yeah, a couple of things for Pioneer here that we can hand in. Just the 2, I think. Let's have a look. That's East Fort Knot. I need to double check. Are we heading to East Fort Knot as well? That's the only thing I need to check. Okay, that's for Pioneer. We'll take those anyway. Is East Fort Knot end route? It's because I can't remember which one East Fort Knot is. Obviously, that's the mine there. That takes us through here. So we could take the East Fort Knot and stop there and drop off a mission there. That's currently 2.5 stars. And then South Fort Knot is the other one. So that East Fort Knot mission we can take. Well, it wasn't a mission actually, was it? It was just the cargo that someone's dropped here. Where was it? That one there. Yeah, so we might as well take that. We can hand that in as well. Just need to remember to stop on the monorail there. It just means stopping rather than going fully through. That's everything then. Don't need to make anything. Yeah, I think that's everything. So, we're going to drive back to the Pioneer. And then from there we're going to head down to the mine, grab the monorail. And go from there. Let's go down this way. Pioneer is... That's the Pioneer there. Yeah, we're all the way to Pioneer, then to the mine. Watching out for the ghost mechs that may appear near the mine. And then monorail to East Fort Knot. drop off the mission, the cargo we just picked up, and then make our way further around, and that will get us to where we're going, and then we head north and hand in and do the main story. It's not going to be. It can't be as simple as that. This journey was meant to be a long way away, hazardous, tricky. We've kind of made it to be so it's simple. My concern is something's going to happen to make it not simple. But I don't know for definite. It may be as simple as it sounds. But time will tell. I think getting the monorail up and running as much as we have will make a big difference. In all honesty.
Enough already.
Don't think he's liking the time call, Sam. So it's just a quick remark there. We're kind of moving away from the actual direction of where we're heading to for the main story, but actually it will bring us back round on itself. The only concern, we could use the road from the Pioneer down to the mine, and my concern is obviously the mechs that are there. Although we can fight them, it's not the end of the world. I just want to be careful not to lose anything. More people delivering stuff. I do like the system where you see what other people have built. And it's a bit annoying sometimes because when you first start off and you want to build your own roads and you want to build your own bridges and they're already done in the same place anyway, that gets a little bit annoying. And the signs are frustrating. I don't see the point of the signs. But actually, I do like seeing the things like saying people have used your road or people have put materials in. I do like that. Okay, Pioneer just over here, over the crest. That way. So we have got something to hand in here for the Pioneer. Don't know if this will gain us a star or anything, but we're handing what we've got for him. There we go, 2 deliveries. I don't think it'll be a star, but it's some more towards a potential star essentially.
Thanks for popping in, dude. Yeah, I'll get on the order check for you. Oh, dude! You been grinding orders this hard? Are you like,
yeah, it's not very much likes, is it? What did you get? Oh, it did! It gave us a star. That's 4 stars then. I wasn't expecting that.
Damn! You're like
we got a new suit. Desert Red.
I'm getting teary-eyed. For real. Quick.
Camouflage is muddy or sandy environments. 15 more firmware. And 160 more bandwidth. More materials too.
Use them all.
I wasn't expecting that to upgrade us, to be honest. And like some other people for doing theirs.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
There we go, 1 grade gained there, so 245 master deliverer.
Would you look at that? We just hit connection level 4, dude.
We did, that was unexpected.
Keep trudging through the desert just to check in with me. Mad respect, for real. Now, this may come across as a little random, but I've rustled up a nifty new pattern just for you. But like, what even is a pattern anyway? Yeah, fuck it. You'll definitely dig it. I mean, you just got it, dude. See you
It's not something we need to wear.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, while we're here, we can take missions with us. So anything for East Fort Knot or South Fort Knot or Southern Environmental. Southern, South, East. So anything for Southern, South and East we can take. Pizza Chef, Mother, no, no. Anything in shared storage? That wasn't shared storage, that was this one. Let's have a look. Anything we can take? Not east distribution. No, nothing there we can take with us. So we have got something to hand in on the east, but that's about it. We're good to go. So from here we could use the road and go straight down to the mine, but that does mean we could potentially be attacked by mechs. So what I might do is just bypass the mechs. Mainly to save us a bit of time. It's kind of getting attacked by things is all well and good, but actually when you're just trying to get to where you want to get to, it's time that can be spent getting to a location rather than fighting things just for the sake of fighting them. And we don't gain anything from taking them out, other than some XP potentially, maybe a rank or two from fighting. But is it worth it? Probably not, in all honesty. I do wish our sticky gun would pick up coral crystals, but I can understand why it doesn't. But I don't want to keep getting in and out just to get coral crystals. That's the thing. Not that we need them anymore. I think we're just short of 10,000. Right, where are we on the map? Let's have a look. So we kind of nearly bypassed the mechs. So what we need to do now is start heading diagonally across there to our right. So this way over here. Went into the mines, grab the monorail essentially. That's all half the journey that we've got to undertake. All because we've got the monorail up and running. Wow, we're only 2 hours in live, wow. That's flown by. Well, we'll definitely get the next round bang story done today. There's the mine there. That's where we're heading then. So we do need to make a quick stop on the way on the monorail instead of going straight to our end. Yeah, we've got to make a stop on the way just because we've got something to hand in. Breaks up the journey a little bit though. We may pick up more stuff to hand in further along, I don't know. We shall see. But this is the monorail we're about to get onto. We'll check here if there is anything to take with us. Northeastern mine. Let's say, can do some charge here. We actually are overcharges near the empty. I can't. We've got to be off the road, don't we? The charge, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's still not charging. Why is it not charging? That's weird. I thought that would charge. It's not charging for some reason. Whatever reason, it won't charge. It might be because it's too close to the mine, so you won't use power anyway. Could be that, to be fair. Which means it's a silly place I'm going to build one. We're going to pick up all them metals, aren't we? Don't want to pick up loads of metals. We don't need loads of metals. Don't know why people dump stuff like that there. Yeah, it's because they've mined the metals and now just left them there. I can repair the mine. What does it need to repair? Resin, so not even the stuff you mine. Yeah, doesn't even need the stuff you mine to upgrade it. We're using the monorail anyway. So we're stopping off here because we've got a mission to hand in. We'll load our vehicle. And then load ourselves. And let's go. So we're going to go for about 3.5 hours down at normal stream time. I'm just going to be wary of pushing myself too much. And we haven't streamed that much recently because of summer holidays.
Feels good.
I've also got the penultimate, I think it is, appointment or test appointment before we know if we can have the spinal surgery or not. That's this afternoon as well. There's mechs below us here. Not that it matters, we are away from them. You can just see them down there. But yeah, didn't affect us. I did wonder whether they would attack us while on the monorail, but they don't seem to. So we can, that's fine. It would have been one long journey if we hadn't broke this up by stopping to drop off some materials. But we can drop off the materials and then get back on the monorail, go further along. So make this journey so much easier. This is why we were doing the monorail on the way to Haartman's lab to pick up the mission. Was so it made this journey back so much easier. There are bits and pieces that we could stop off and do the mechanic, but there's nowhere that can't stop where we are currently. I know we've got a delivery for him, but I can wait. You know, once the DHV Magellan's back on, we can always fly there. Essentially, couldn't we just hand it in that way? So, I think that might be a quicker way of trying to complete all the others to 5-star if we wanted to afterwards, once the story's done. It's just fly everywhere. I still think we should be going back to Mexico at some point to try and see what we get for upgrading them, because obviously we'll gain, you know, things we can use. But there's no incentive to go back. They've talked about it a few times, but there's no real incentive to head back to Mexico. That's the thing. Whereas I think there should be. Whether it should be something in the story or not, I don't know. But there should be an incentive at least. We might have missed out on a really good weapon because we haven't done it. That's the thing. Yeah, without going back, we don't know. And we could just go back willy-nilly, but I just think it needs to make sense story-wise. Otherwise, what's the point of doing it, kind of thing? But currently, also the DHV Magellan can't fly, so the long journey, not being able to fly back there, so that will definitely be lower down on our list of things to do at this point. But we're nearly there. So this is our first stop. I'm just going to hand in a quick delivery, see if there's anything for any of the other 2 places on the way, and crack on. As I say, I think my route makes sense. Doesn't mean we won't bump into BTs or anything. I don't know if we will, but I think the route does make a lot of sense. And that is nearly the whole of Australia complete as well. That's the thing. As I say, we finished chapter 9 in the last stream, because I can see it in my notes. So we're on chapter 10. I don't know how many chapters are in total though, because we don't look anything up. I don't know how many there is in total. So I think we are quite close to endgame, but I just don't know how close. East Fortnite, 1 order to deliver. I don't think we're going to gain a star from this. I didn't see how close we were to a star anyway, but I don't think we'll gain one. Too small delivery.
We appreciate the help. Just bringing up the orders now.
But every little helps, that's the thing.
Oh, dropping off someone else's stuff. And here we thought it was going for good.
There we go, that's handed in. 104 lights. Yeah, it's nowhere near. A tiny movement there, but we haven't got that. We're still short of our 3rd star. 26 lights in the first whose cargo was we passed on. I don't think we'll gain anything here. No, we stay 245 Master Deliverer.
You've been a really big help. Anyway, I gotta go. Stay safe out there.
Okay.
Order completed.
So we're going to jump back on the monorail, and we're heading to South Fort Knott and Southern Environmental Observatory. I just want to see if there's anything we can hand in on the way. So South Fort Knott, any orders for them? No. 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 Yes. That's South Fort Knot, so we can deliver that one as we're heading there anyway. And again, it's just more movement towards maxing them out at 5 stars as well. We'll go to let's quickly look at suits just so it gets it off my thing. There we go, Desert Red. We are currently using the AI camo. Yeah, head out.
Order accepted.
And then back in. We want to check the shared locker, just in case there's anything there we can take. So anything to south we can take with us and hand in on the, because we're heading there anyway. These are normally in order of location, so South Fort Knot, we're heading there next. We're not going Tar Therapist because we're skipping that by using the monorail, to be fair. Okay, so we can with this one. That's the only other one we can hand in at this point. If I could, I'd take more, but that's all we seem to have here. So that's that done. Onto the monorail. So we're going to head to South Fort. Did I just pick up? It was South Fort Knot I picked up, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. That's where we're heading. We need to load our vehicle. It says it's going to take us 4 minutes. To South Fort Knot. Because there's more than one place you can go. Just got to be careful here. We're on the monorail. So it'll take us 4 minutes. I think that's a real 4 minutes as well. To get to South Fort Knot on the monorail. And then from there, observatory and north. Let's head that way. If we don't have anything to hand into the observatory, we may actually bypass it. There's no point stopping there. We've got nothing to hand in. And we don't necessarily have to go there, but it's kind of on our way if we choose, if we've got something to hand in. We can bypass it. So this is all down to us building this monorail earlier on, to down the way to Haartman's Land, which has made this possible. This, I think, is still a lot quicker. Yes, it's 4 minutes, he said. But I reckon this is still a lot quicker than trying to climb the mountain. Oxygen mask needed as well. BTs we're probably going to bump into. Doesn't make our life a lot easier, I think. Whether this will see the balloons, I'm not sure. The balloon BTs were around this area we're coming into now. I think they're way further along. No, they're here. Look, they see them down the bottom there. There they are. Obviously, no need to attack them while we're on the monorail. So that's where they all are. You normally get a mission to take them all down at some places as well, to be fair. I think there's mechs around as well. Yeah, I think the mechs are down there somewhere. So we're not going into the mine. We're not stopping at the mine, I should say. We are going into it. We're not going to stop them. We'll just go straight through. Well, so if you go, I don't know if we've passed through a mine before. I think we normally stop, but as we're passing straight through, we should just come out the other side, hopefully. We're not getting off. It's weird that it still stops though, so it's like it is making deliveries still, even though we're put a straight route and not going to stop there. I can't get off. I don't know what happens to the vehicle if I get off though. There we go, out the other side. On our way to South Fort Knot. Oh, this picked up. Oh, we haven't. Sorry. Oh. See the journey ahead. So what is that? I can't look at the map when I'm on here. What? That's where we're heading. But we were around the circle. I thought I was going to look at the map and see what that was, that building, but actually it's where we're heading. Strangely. Just realised me and my other half we were meant to put something in the slogan for dinner tonight before they went out. We've all forgotten to do it. So I'm going to deal with that later. I knew that's over if you got this morning. Because they were running late when they left as well. We started the stream probably a minute or two later than we said we would, and that's all because they were running late. Okay, so we've got something to hand in here. I don't know if that will gain us a star or anything, but we have got a mission to hand in. At the very least. I've got 2 to hand in fact. We're currently at 3 and a bit stars. I don't think this will gain us a 4th. Very much doubt it. I know one of them's quite a big delivery, but I don't think it's enough. And then we'll see if there's anything for the observatory. If there isn't, we'll bypass that as there's no need to stop there. And head straight for the main story location.
I'll check your orders shortly. This is quite
That's the first one.
You did well to bring it all here on your own.
We gained some materials as it's over their capacity.
Oh, that's
And
great.
another 100 lights for the cargo we picked up. Not going to be enough, is it? No. I didn't think it would be, but there we go. 25 lights on the person's cargo we picked up. Did we gain anything? I don't know what max grade is either, to be fair. Although our porter grade is so low because we drive everywhere.
Thank you very much. Until next time.
Right, we need to have a look just in case there's anything to take. We've got the Southern Environmental Observatory over here. It's only currently 1 3/4 stars, so anything we can take levels that up, that'd be good. But if not, we can follow the road here and then come straight off. So it doesn't matter whether they've got anything or not. Southern Environmental, let's have a look. I know there's nothing on our vehicle currently. So that is back to East Fort Knott. Wow, that's massive. 864. That is big. That would gain us a star, but I'm not going to take the 4-minute journey back just for that. And we're not going to the Phantom Smith either, so ignore both of those. Shared cargo, let's see if there's anything here. We've got a chance there won't be, and we'll head straight to where we're going. I don't mind the detour if we're going to gain from it. I think that's it. Nothing to take with us then. Okay, we're good to go. So we're going to bypass, as I say, the observatory. It would have been nice to hand in something, but we've got nothing to hand in. So we don't need to go there. So our plan is to come out of here, basically follow the monorail until it bends, follow the pathways that we've created previously. When it bends, we want to head left, follow the pathways till we get to around this moment here, and then we start heading up and across. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place a marker there just because that's the point we need to stop and recheck the map essentially. But we can follow the monorail line until it's bent, from what I just saw on the map. They're saying that goes that way. There is a river crossing though, showing downside there. No, I'm mistaken. The first bend. It's not the first bend we're looking at. That's why. This bend here, I'm thinking, it can't be already going. It's not, it's a different bend. Me being mistaken. There's a bridge here as well. We can utilise that to get across the water. And markers on the left here. There could be BTs around. These are ruins after all. I don't know what cargo we just picked up there. We want to be heading that way. That's now bending off, so we do want to go this way now. We'll get to our marker. Thought there might be BTs here, to be fair, but there's nothing. We have got some random bits of cargo on us as well that we picked up along the way. We'll try and hand those in when we can. No real rush, but it's the downside of picking up random bits. Obviously long journey, so let's put some music on for us. Low roar. This will now get the stream demonetized. That's all good. We don't take away in-game music on anything we do anymore, because I think it adds to the game more than it takes away from being demonetized. Right, we are going to head as best we can across here. We effectively want to get to this point here. I'll put another marker down. We can ignore the enemies up here, because that does go down to a valley I think we can use to get there. What are they? I don't know what. Transport cat. So obviously we've got to find a way around some of these rocky areas. There's the HV Magellan. We're not going there, as we don't need to go to the observatory. We can bypass that. Okay, oh, wrong button for map every time. I will take this marker off. I thought it removed automatically, but it didn't. So yeah, we're just going to keep finding our way around here. Heading to the marker over there, essentially. Bear with me 2 seconds. I've just got an appointment message pop up. And I know I'm due an appointment this afternoon. So I just want to double check this. It may cancel this afternoon's appointment for all I know. Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's in October. Ah, no. So, one of the final tests for spinal surgery, the final appointment was in October. They've now rearranged it for November. Which, all it means is we've got to wait even longer for the surgery, as long as we pass all the tests. Which is frustrating. As we're so close to being able to have it. So we'll get around the rock here. Okay, where's my marker? I can't see my marker anymore. I can, it's in front of us. Sometimes that's the problem, you can't see because of the environment that is down here. And we can see where we're going now. We're nearly there as well. This is meant to be a really hard journey to take. But because of the monorail, it's made this so much easier. That's why we try and do those as and when we can. Right, that marker's now gone. We head through here. We're off the network now, because we've got to get these on the network to get the network back and running here. And that's where we're heading, straight there. This journey was so easy because of the monorail and all the work we put in on the way to pick up the mission. It's made this so much easier than it was going to be, I think. We are here. There's not currently many more deliveries to do to get all of Australia on the network either. So main story will move on from this. We'll have to see where we want us to go next. Let's see what happens from this point. We need to hand in the mission that gets us here, which is... Oh, we actually picked up another mission here. I didn't realise that. The network stabilizes the main story mission. go.
I'm guessing you're Sam, right? You've come a very long way just to make this delivery.
We have come a long way.
I should only need a moment to inspect the cargo.
The extra cargo was something we must have picked up on the way, so anything extra is helpful. We need at least 1 star to guarantee connection. Although the main story one, I think, may be enough on its own, to be fair.
Condition. Unbelievable.
Trophy achieved. You will never ever be alone. Now, I've got a feeling we may have finished chapter 10. Let's just double check what that trophy is for. But I think that may be chapter 10 finished. Complete episode 10, Isolation. As I say, I don't know how many episodes there are in total, but that is episode 10 now complete.
Where'd you find
The extra delivery there gets us 790 likes in total. It should be 1 star. It is. So they'll now be connected to the network, which is what we're after, as a minimum.
Hopefully this won't be the last time. Okay. Use your Cupid to
Let's put them online. We may be able to see exactly how many more are left as well on the map, to be fair. There we go. Another one complete. There is a bit of... You can't really zoom in to see it on this one, but there is a little bit north of us that needs adding into the network as well. Okay. That is the F7 North Distribution Centre and Bianca North now connected. Now we can see how many are left on that. I don't think I can zoom out here. I think it's like 4 by the looks of things. We gained something new. A quadruple rocket launcher. Wow. A weapon that can fire 4 powerful unguided rockets in quick succession. The rocket explodes on impact, producing a cloud of blood to damage BTs. That's only for BTs. It's not for humans. As it's a cloud of blood, effectively. Although it does go... It does say anti-human there. But blood doesn't affect humans. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. But yeah, quadruple rocket launcher. Again, the music that was playing on the way... no, it's different music, actually. No, it is the same. Without You was what was playing on the way here. We gained 20 more firmware. What's a change in grade? Anything? No. Stay 245. Master Deliverer. And now we can see it properly.
Looks like we're finally on the chiral network. I really respect what you drawbridge folks have been doing. Being a part of it all is such a great honor. The situation here was pretty dire. But deep down, I just knew that with your help, we'd get through it. It broke my heart when the Earth opened up and swallowed Cardinal Fort Knott. Ever since that day, the tar currents and chiral fields have only grown more unstable. I doubt these anomalies will get any better until you finish linking up the continent.
Yeah, I think it's 4 or 5 more places by looks of things.
Only a bit further to go, right? I'm sure we can finish strong. I just hope all the ghost mechs sighted in this region lately won't slow you down.
Okay, so lots of ghost mechs in this region to watch out for.
Everyone worried. So, to better prepare you for whatever he has planned, I've shared data for a quadruple rocket launcher. Don't hesitate to use it to keep yourself safe.
Does sound like a good, strong weapon. Cardinal Fort Knott got swallowed up.
Yeah. The ground beneath it became incredibly unstable. Possibly due to the craziness with the tar currents. With the city gone, an alternate route for chiral network expansion had to be devised. The plan was to extend the network from the Southern Environmental Observatory to Terminal Fort Knott, though that's no longer an option either. But I'm confident that the network stabilizer you brought is just the thing we need to deal with this latest complication. We'll do what we can to provide support.
We don't know if the DHB Magellan can get here either yet, to be fair. You think pretty highly of Drawbridge, huh?
Once upon a time, I had aspirations of joining Fragile Express.
Ah.
Wanted to work alongside the living legend herself. Help her to reconnect the world, one delivery
You wanted
at
to work
a
with
time.
Fragile?
But circumstances often dictate the course of our lives, you know? So I ended up joining an APAC distribution team instead. Regardless of who I work for, I'd like to try and support Fragile's mission. Do what I can to unite the people in the same way she has.
Stu the Gamer, good afternoon, how are you? Hope you're well. Tell me about this quadruple rocket launcher.
Well, as the name suggests, it launches.
Hope you and the family are all well.
rockets.
Thank you for the like, much appreciated.
We developed it here using old data we dug up. The rockets fly in a straight line and are capable of inflicting far more damage than most conventional.
Definitely something we've got to carry with us.
They're not only highly effective against ghost mechs, but BTs as well.
So they're good against ghost mechs and BTs.
Has already made his way as far as the Southern Environmental Observatory. So you'll need powerful armaments to deal with him. That said, this launcher is absolutely devastating. A little too devastating, perhaps. Under no circumstances must you use.
Okay, don't use it on humans. That's bad. Thank you for the like, what was much appreciated. I'd best be off.
Thank you again for stopping by.
So we need to make that to add it to our inventory.
Intend to continue research and development of powerful technologies.
Yeah, no humans to be involved with the rocket launcher. Because it will kill them and kill the void out.
It might take a while. And we'd appreciate any help you can provide as well. I wish you and all the Drawbridge folks the very best.
Kathy, good afternoon. How are you? Hope you're well.
Sam, the tar current's behaving strangely again.
They can't travel, can they? No. Wife's been sick, but she's better than she was. That's good. Good to hear she's getting better. Hope she gets well soon.
I strongly urge you to proceed with caution.
Okay, the HB Magellan cannot join us.
I'm sure we'll find him waiting for you beyond the Tarfall. You need to confront him one last time.
It says Lee. Okay.
There's so much we don't know about what happened 11 years ago.
I know what's about to happen.
Lucy, the baby that she was carrying at the time, and Blue, who was apparently born back then too.
Yeah.
We need to see how all these pieces fit together if we're ever going to find the whole truth. So meet with Nirvana and settle things once and for all.
So we have a fight on our hands. We need to go and meet with Nirvana and fight him one last time, it sounds like. We need to leave the terminal. I'm guessing a wall of tar will appear. We go inside the tar. And we fight Nirvana one last time. Before we go there, I'm pretty sure our weapons come with us. So I want to make sure we've got weapons with us that we actually want to use. So let's go to storage first. Stun gun. I don't think the electric trap is worth having on us. I'm going to take that off. I'm just thinking of what else is probably worth taking. Grenade pistol is good. All our weapons are fully ready to be used. Some of them are slightly damaged, but that doesn't really matter as much. We've got grenades as well. Skeleton's all good. Gloves are good. Boots are good. We have got extra weapons on the off-roader. Multi-rocket launcher. It's probably worth having on our back, to be fair. It's basically what we want to take with us to fight Nirvana. I don't know what the fight's going to be like. He normally has other people with him. So that's why I'm thinking, what else do we need? But also we've got to be careful of not having too much stuff on us, because we could potentially lose it. Got a couple of grenade launchers here, which are really handy to have. That's a remote one though, I don't really want that. Let's take that with us. The lightweight shotgun's probably worth taking. I think that's probably okay. Although that's not too bad either. I think that's what we need to take with us. It's a lot of gear, more than we probably should be taking. But I'm just thinking ahead. I know this is going to be a fight. Although saying that, tranquilizers are pointless, so let's take off the tranks. None of those help us against Nirvana. So we'll chuck those on the pickup. That reduces what we're carrying quite a bit. And what I'll do is the auto-arrange cargo. We don't normally use auto-arrange cargo because I'd rather do it manually, but at this point, it will condense it for us like that. It's always better. It always does a better job of organising things than we do ourselves some of the time. Okay. I'm going to give it a save. I think that's important. No. I wonder if I can... I need to put the vehicle in. I think the vehicle will stay there. Does it stay there or does it disappear? I think we need to put it in the garage, really. No. Wrong one. Facilities. Okay, I can't do that. I wanted to do... Garage. There we go. Garage. That's on the elevator. Storing garage. There we go. Okay, it's going to put all the cargo in our private locker. That's fine. We'll have to take it all out when we leave. But yeah, this is going to be a good big fight by the sounds of things. So it's the same as we've had previously. I better give it a save. We've got about an hour left of the stream. We need to go through the tar, fight Nirvana one last time, and hopefully get some answers. The whole world is shaking. Are we going to go elsewhere? Or are we fighting him here? There is a potential we fight him here. No, I think we're travelling. Yeah, we're travelling through the tar, I think.
Is it coming?
Is he coming to us, or are we going through the tar? Oh, it's opening up. It hasn't done that previously. Normally there's a person and they pull us in. That's a person. I think that's his girlfriend that died, who gave birth to Lou because she was cheating on Sam with Nirvana. But this is where hopefully we get the answers. We know Lou is Nirvana's baby with Quake episode 11 with Sam's girlfriend, they both died in a void out. We know that, but we don't know how Lou ended up in the pod. They're weird little things, aren't they? Oh wow. Okay. We affect them in some way by touching. I can hear a baby crying. I bet it's Lou. Yeah, I do. I'm definitely less drowsy, which is definitely a big plus. So it is helping. I'm actually getting deep sleep for once. We were testing my sleep and stuff before the machine, and I got 0 deep sleep a night. Now I'm getting a couple of hours. And deep sleep's good for actually resting, essentially, and your body recovering and stuff, which not getting it is a bad thing. Right, all our stuff is here. Okay, what we will do quickly is cargo management. I'll quickly get it to reset it all again. Auto arrange. There we go. Obviously something's happening here. We can hear a baby crying, but I don't know where the baby is. And I'm guessing the baby's Lou. That's a car. That's a machine gun. Okay, I think we're fighting. No, actually, is that... They're trying to pull someone out. That's Nirvana. Was he a hostage, or was he with them? Because normally they fight with him. Yeah, they're fighting with him. Right, we're taking them on, and Nirvana. This is where the grenade launcher, I think, is going to come in handy. We need to get behind cover as quickly as we can, straight away. I don't want that, I want to duck. I was trying to duck down. Gun. We'll use the grenade launcher to start with. Yeah, no, we're still quite warm. It's not as hot as it has been. It's calmed down a little bit today, to be fair. You've gotten some relief. It's storming, is it? 65 degrees. Wow. Yeah, no, we've been really hot until probably this week. It's calmed down quite a bit, to be fair. Right, grenade launcher on.
Gravity's weird here. You okay, Sam?
There's a quadruple rocket launcher on the floor there, which we'll probably try and get. Did we hit Neil there? We did hit Neil. Where is he now? He's moving. Where's he gone? There he is. Coming this way. I missed him. Whoa. Okay, he's got a rocket launcher. Missed him. Alright, yeah, my shooting so far has been poor. Stand up again, Neil. Keep missing him. Show yourself. There he is. Can hit him direct with the grenades as well, but I can't seem to get a hit. Let's try the assault rifle. Definitely got the hits in there. He moved. We've got to move. Whoa. That wasn't what we wanted to happen. Where's he gone? He's about to use his big rocket launcher again there. Managed to stop him. Got him there. Right, he's up there now. Oh, where's that quadruple rocket launcher? We dropped a load of stuff accidentally as well in that last attack when we were hit. Got back to working hard though. Just going to quickly get it to reorganise gear once again, just in case we can go any lower. There we go. Grenade launcher is definitely good against his men. Against him it can be, but it's just my shooting. It's only got one left, hasn't it? Okay. We have got the quadruple rocket launcher now though. I did honestly forget how to crouch as well when the fight first started. Right, where is he is the question. Grenade launcher up there, I can't see where he is. It's got to be this way. Obviously gravity's acting really weird here. We need to be careful. Another car. That's his reinforcements. Previous fights, I think we've had reinforcements 2 or 3 times. They're on the roof. Well, that's one down. That's a direct hit on Nirvana there. He's there. No! That's stupid of me. His rockets. I actually hit myself there with my grenade launcher. Got him. Got one of his men as well, and him again. Got him again. Where's he gone?
Sam, Neil's above us.
Oh, he's above us. So's his men. One of his men's down. Neil's there. This is so weird fighting people upside down. That's another one of his men there. Neil's rockets are coming in. I think we got Neil again there. He's back up. He's moved again. He's behind there now. Got him. It goes red, you know you're getting a direct hit. Got him again. Missed. Right, that gun's out. Right, so we need to offload unusable items. Lightweight grenade launcher, let's go for that. Got him again. Got him again. Trying to get the double hits when he's in the same position. That's a cover gone. Right, they're all up top again. Got him again there, and his men, and again, one of his men down. Trying to scan, trying to see where the others are. There they are. No, too close to the side there, caught myself. It's twice I've done that. Right, his men are coming down. In fact, there's one there. Got one. Got him as well. I'm out of bullets. I didn't last long with it. What we got? We've got shotgun. I'm out of grenade launchers. I know I've got a rocket box. I'm holding on to that. Grenade pistol. Grenades are definitely a little bit easier, especially against his men. That's out. It takes one hit to take them out. Come on, reload. Moved again. Where's he gone this time? He's hiding over there. Grenade pistol's out. That didn't take long, did it? Right, it might be assault rifle time, I think. Where is he? Where is he now? They're still ducking down over there. Couple of headshots there. I'm not really getting into the cover, to be fair. I probably should. We're out of bullets. That's the assault rifle out. A lightweight assault rifle. Stopped him using his rocket there. It's not over though. Or is it? Something's happening. I think it's over. And I think that was quicker than previous fights. A couple of silly mistakes with grenade launchers hitting ourselves, to be fair. But gotta make these mistakes at some point. I think Neil's had enough. Come on, we need answers. Look at that, he hit himself when he was back alive for the void out. Obviously he's dead because of the void out. Don't think that's Lou. But that's Neil as a boy. So I think he lost his parents in a void out or something similar. By the looks of things. And was burned by something? I don't know who the girl is.
Let's go.
This could be when the Death Stranding first hit. What's the chances that's Rainy? Not Rainy, Tomorrow. The girl. Because that was where the place we found her. Although she looks like she's not going to make it. She's burning him. Don't tell me he left her. Please tell me he didn't leave her.
Help! Please!
He did, didn't he? She was marked by the same thing from his hand as well, though. I've got a feeling the girl left behind there is Tomorrow. There's the mark. The bit on his chain there is actually the bit that burns him. Is the fighting over or not? That's the question. Or was that just an interlude?
I believe we were just shown a vision of events from Neil's past. Is it possible he was trying to communicate something? In any case, you need to go after him, Sam. Find Neil and find the answers you seek.
Okay, we're all good. We're still fighting. Let's put on our assault rifle. Right, where is Neil now? That's the question. Alright, we've got to go up. We've got to go up. I'd rather have a grenade launch here, I think. But there we go. We have got the box one. Maybe worth using. Actually. Do I need to put that away first? That's a battery, isn't it? Before this, let's quickly take a drink. Refill stamina. Okay. I think we're fine blood-wise. Taking probably more hits than we should have done. 2 of those are our own fault. There's a blood bag there. I might take that as a spare, just in case. Yeah, it's hiding. We've got to fight still. Okay.
I'm still here.
It's still here. So we're still fighting. There he is. Moving forward's tricky, mainly because I've got nothing to go behind. We've got no cover while we move forward here, really. I know he's there. This is where grenades or something would be helpful, wouldn't it? Have I got... Have I got anything that fires grenades at this point? No. A rocket box is probably a bit overkill, to be honest. Shotgun. That doesn't come fitted. I know some of ours do come fitted with a grenade launcher. That does. Yeah. Enable grenade launcher. There we go. Quickest way of clearing them out is grenade launcher. Right, he's further forward.
I'm still.
Although I don't want to get too ahead of myself. He's calling for Lou.
I'm still.
Tim hit again. And again. We're still there. Let's hit again. That one didn't hit. That one did. He's still there. Yeah. That one hit. He's down. He's moved again. We're out of grenades though on that one. We've got grenades on our other shotgun here. So to enable grenades, there we go. Is he out the door? I think he is. You can see the trail of Kyril he's left behind. I think that's what it is. Okay, he's not there. He's gone further on. Whoa! Grenades definitely made a difference going through the train there. Doing it again. What's the better? We're upside down now. Yeah, we're upside down. He's on the opposite train to us, firing through windows. That's so weird. Falling up. Oh, we are. I gotta get off. I gotta get off.
Sam, this whole carriage is going down.
It is.
Forget about Neil. We need to keep moving.
I am keep moving. I'm running as fast as we can. Right, we're through into a different train. Yeah, I think keep running as well here. Come on. Yeah.
God damn.
Train's gonna go. That's Neil. So that's Nirvana before he died.
Just to make it more romantic.
Where's he gone now? Over there. Out of bullets. That one's now gone. Lightweight shotgun. It's got 11 bullets left. I know quadruple rocket launcher would be quite funny, to be fair. Lightweight machine gun. They hit me a lot more than I hit him there. Got him again. Over the other side, no one is. There he is. Need my blood to recover. So if we shoot him, he can't shoot us. I knew he was going to come out that corner there. Reload. There we go, we got him again. He wasn't going to talk there, but I carried on shooting. Then we got him. Wow. The amount of guns he went through. Can we now have answers?
Sam, what are you saying? What, Sam?
He just saved us. Well, to be fair, he's already dead, so...
I'm so sorry. I tried to protect him. I'm sorry.
He tried to protect Lucy and their unborn baby. That was Lucy's.
What is this? Keep Lou safe.
Well, is Lou's dead? Sam wanted the vision. He wanted to understand more. Touching Neil gives us the vision. That's Lucy and that's Neil. So Lucy at this point is obviously Sam's girlfriend.
Welcome. Have a seat.
So she was a counsellor.
Over here, please.
Therapist. And we knew that Neil was a client of hers. Who's going to tell him off, I think.
No smoking, please.
There we go.
So you are Neil Vana.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then?
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
She was the little girl that he ran away from. It wasn't tomorrow. It was Lucy. That's how they're connected.
The girl.
The little girl trapped that he ran from.
You're alive.
That was Lucy. Hence the affair.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Thanks for the like, very much appreciated. So now we understand their connection.
They're off. Just you and me. You, sir, are an unrepentant criminal. Guilty of illegally entering our country on multiple occasions.
The only thing that I'm guilty of is doing your dirty work.
And by way of compensation, we have overlooked your crimes.
Thank you.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions.
Bring it on, because I'm not doing this shit anymore.
But what makes you think you have a choice?
So he wanted out.
Neil? You understand me? Neil? Neil! You're going to do this job, Neil.
What's wrong?
I need to get out. This porter work is killing me. It's fucking killing me. What I've done is so wrong.
You can talk to me, Neil. What kind of cargo have they got you carrying?
No.
This is a safe space. You're not recorded. What kind of cargo?
Cargo like brain dead, pregnant women.
Oh. So he was taking the first women that were going to have the baby extracted to be BBs.
They make me bring them over from Mexico. Raw material for human sacrifice.
Okay. Neil, take a deep breath. Neil.
That's why he wants out.
Listen, breathe. Try to count.
I can't do this anymore.
Breathe. With me. 1.
Ooh. You're wearing my scarf. What?
There's this car. I think someone's been watching me.
Do you mind this car?
Yeah, that's the car.
I'm pretty sure it's a security vehicle. I'll check on it. Now look. Look here.
Stop it. Be sure to delete all those.
Yeah. See?
So it seems that he's the father. The baby Zodiac sign will be Cancer. Assuming that due date's correct.
How sure are you?
So the father's Sam. We always believed that Neil was Lou's father.
This thing between us.
But according to Lucy, it's not. It's Sam's.
It was a mistake.
But she still had the affair with Neil.
No. No, it was not a mistake. It was not a mistake.
We just got...
Look at me.
We got caught up in our emotions. We weren't thinking straight, that's all.
It was not a mistake. I don't care if it's his baby you're carrying. Lucy, I love you.
I love him, Neil. Which means this has to end. I'm sorry.
What was? Ah, the necklace. Necklace is the symbol they both got burnt on them from that night when the Death Stranding happened. But Sam was Lou's father then.
It seemed that Neil has vanished. Whether he managed to achieve some form of nirvana, I couldn't say, but I doubt we'll be seeing him again.
So that's Neil's story finished.
Which just leaves the matter of that curious gift he gave you. Hopefully Fragile can tell us more.
And that's the DH3 Magellan on cue. Has made it here. So, keep Lou safe, trophy achieved. I would assume that is that chapter finished as well. But let's double check. Yeah, complete episode 11, Quake. So that is Neil's story done. We've finally learned that Lou was Sam's baby, or son. Although we were led to believe it was Neil's for quite a while. But Lucy still had the affair with Neil. They both died in the Void Out, but they had that connection from when the Death Stranding happened because of that night, although he did run away and leave her, to be fair. But we got S rating for the mission and the chapter, 207% damage taken. We needed 300 less. I don't think that's too bad. We should have been in cover a lot more than we were, to be honest. But that is a mission complete.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Combat went up fearless. Their combat. Wow. I didn't actually realise that. There's words. I didn't actually notice there's words underneath all of them. The combat is fearless. Their stealth is unseen. Servicemanship is master. Bridge link is fortuitous. There's no porter because obviously it's not very high because we drive. We've gained a couple of levels there, so we're 246 grade porter, master deliverer as well after 57 hours.
Oh, seems all the possessions you had earlier are in that open space over there.
In the open space over where? I've just seen their bolo gun.
Good morning to you. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility.
Okay, the Magellan is there. I don't know what open space it meant. I can't see. What are all these? No. Because that was the only thing we dropped was the bolo gun then by the looks of it. Okay, hang on. We got an SS message. Southern Environmental Observatory. We haven't received any more reports of ghost mechs in the vicinity, and the tar currents have calmed down too. I think the observatory is safe for now. Still, there's no way Higgs is happy. The F7 distro center's on the network, so better be on guard. Okay. Right, the Magellan's here. I know our vehicle's back in the building over there, but we'll quickly head to Magellan first. We still need to work out... Well, that's why this wants us to go anyway, to be fair. We obviously need to rest, shower, and all that good stuff anyway. And it wants us to go to our room anyway, so we'll head there. How are we doing for time? We are running short. So we've finally finished Neil's story as well then. I can't believe they led us to believe that Neil was the father of Lou all this time, but actually Lucy was adamant Sam was the father. Okay. Right, Haartman's got a message for us as well. Dazzle patterns for the DH3 Magellan. Southern Environmental Observatory has provided a series of dazzle patterns to the exterior of the Magellan. Why not take the chance to jazz up the ship with your favourite one before we head out to connect the final location, complete our mission. I don't really do cosmetics, to be honest. Bianca has messaged us too. Time to make the final connection. Sam's delivered the network stabilizer, which means we're all set to connect Terminal Fort Knot to the network. Over the drawbridge then, we're counting on you guys. Thanks for your help. Preparations for connecting Terminal Fort Knot to the car network are now complete. Fragile, can't believe I get a reply from you. What an honour. Right, is that everything? My guess is we should sleep. Personally. Let's quickly speak to Dogman.
So you know, Sam, I had that item Neil gave to you delivered into Fragile's care. She'll analyze it and will let us know its significance in due course.
Okay.
All right, Sam.
That's it.
What do you say we head out and get to work?
Right, okay. Let's not head out. Let's sleep. And then we'll find out where we're heading. Obviously, Terminal Fort Knot seems to be the last location. The map kind of showed more than that needed to be done though still. We shall see. Okay. Obviously we need to eat everything to recover and gain all the bonuses. It's all over Sam Sims 3, to be fair. Okay. I think go to the bridge. There we go. Hopefully Fragile's there.
Can I come in? I need to talk to you about your child.
I don't want to hear it.
Yes, you do, Sam. This is a memory drive. On it was a record of Lucy unveiling some dark secrets on what the bridge's researchers had planned. Details of women brought over from Mexico for the BB experiments. The ones that Neil Vanna trafficked for bridges. It was through his therapy that Lucy found out about it all, when he confessed to everything he'd done.
That could be why the security forces were keeping an eye on her.
I know you were more than just her patient. You were her partner.
Oh, I didn't know Fragile didn't know.
Wait. That's not the whole story. We also know who the baby's real father was. It was you, Sam. The record leaves no room for doubt.
Then we still lost
the
him.
The child that Lucy was carrying wasn't Neil's. It was yours. Lucy left you a heartfelt apology, along with an explanation. Your child was extraordinary. The offspring of the repatriate who was the world's first BB. Lucy knew that if the bridge's researchers found out, they would use the baby as a test subject. So she lied. She pretended the child was Vanna's to mislead them.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
She always intended for you to discover the truth one day. That's why she gave this necklace to him.
Incoming distress call from the network node. There's an army of ghost mechs right on their doorstep. We need to secure the node. Lose it, and it could cripple the entire network.
I'm headed to the bridge, Sam. You better get ready.
Looks like we're taking on a load of ghost mechs. We've got about 10 minutes left. Obviously, I think this will be the last mission we do, to be fair. Let's go. We've already drank and eaten everything anyway. But it looks like we're fighting.
Heads up, everyone. He's here. Sam, we're in the end game now. No matter what it takes, we have to link up this final network node. I called this mission briefing to ensure that we're all on the same page. Our objective and its surroundings are defended by a sizable contingent of ghost mechs.
Wow.
Clearly, they're not going to make it easy for us.
So, here's the plan. Haartman, you'll helm the DHV Magellan, as always. Rainey, I want you on the radar.
Leave it to me.
Depending on how things go, I may ask you to use your powers too. I was hoping you could provide fire support for Sam, with the ship's cannons.
That shouldn't be a problem. If necessary, I can use this to stay in the action.
As for you, tomorrow.
You know, she's arguably the best marksman on the ship, which would make her an ideal candidate for the miniguns.
Miniguns?
The DHV Magellan happens to have 2 of them mounted up top.
Does it? Okay.
The operator can control them remotely from the bridge. So you wouldn't be in any more danger than the rest of us.
And if she's even half as good as she's been in VR, those mechs won't stand a chance, right?
It's like VR? I can do that.
Although, why can't I just use her powers? What are we going to do?
You look after Sam.
But of course.
And Sam, you'll be handling the delivery. Plot your route as you see fit.
Aye. Be advised that we will only be able to provide fire support within the chiral network. Outside of it, the cannons become inaccurate, meaning too great a risk of collateral damage.
The advanced party set up a number of chiral network way stations. We should be able to make use of them. While they were originally built to improve signal strength, they could, once activated, be reconfigured.
Okay, so we're going to slowly move forward, activating places along the way.
Which would also allow us to move the ship closer.
And the ship can move as we go.
It's up to you if you want us on hand to provide fire support, Sam.
That said, if you're too close to the network node, you're back in collateral damage territory. Please, bear that in mind.
Once we link up this last node, we'll have succeeded in bringing the Australian continent into the chiral network. Our defenses will be stronger than ever, and we'll be able to get rid of those ghost mechs for good. So, let's do what we came here to do.
Alright.
Okay, so the last mission, or what it's saying is the last mission, is the final connection of Australia.
Don't forget. Coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have.
We are nearly out of time for today, annoyingly, as well. This may be better to end before we start the final mission. If it is the final mission. Episode 12, Fragile. Okay. Take on the main order. This may be a best time to stop, to be honest. Mainly because this next mission is going to take us to the way stations. It's going to be one big fight along the way by the looks of things. So potentially, I think we might have to stop here as we've only got about 5 minutes left. I don't want to start something we can't finish today. But that seems to be the plan. We haven't picked up the mission yet. But we work our way to each way station, adding them to the network. The Magellan can then move forward, but on the way we've got to take out the armed hostiles, the mechs, that are protecting each different way station by the looks of things, until we finally make it down here and connect the final place. This kind of tells me there's another one to connect around here, but maybe that does the whole thing in one, maybe. We've also got this northern part though, here. I still think there's one missing, and I think it's probably one that we have to find a delivery for out and about, and then we'll find the location. Unless that does do everything, I'm not sure. But as it stands, this is the final mission in the story, from what it's telling us. that's the story we just learned from. Yeah, that's what we just learned from Nirvana as well. But I think this is the best place to stop. I don't want to start something we can't finish today. So let's give it a save. That is now 57 hours, 46 minutes in, and we think we're on the final mission as well. What have we learned today then? Well, we've learned that Nirvana wasn't Lou's father. Sam was, but Lucy had to hide that fact and pretend it was Neil's because she was worried about the baby or Lou being experimented on. We also learned a lot more about Neil and his relationship with Lucy and how that came about, how they knew each other, their connection. And we also connected a couple more places to the network. We did the big mission, the network stabilizer as well. So a decent amount done in our 3.5 hours today. I know Hunter Summer's been hard. We haven't been able to stream as normal. We've got next week I think we can stream for half the week. I think my boy goes back to school on the Wednesday. So we will be back to normal next week-ish. The week after, fully back to normal, essentially. Kathy, thank you for joining us. Very much appreciated. Good to see you. So keep an eye on the schedule on Sunday. That will tell you everything that's happening next week as we try and get back to normal. As I say, the machine I'm using at night, the CPAP machine, is definitely making me less drowsy in the afternoons, which hopefully means episodic content will be back in the next few weeks. Fingers crossed. Well, that is it for today. A massive thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, check out the schedule on Sunday, as that will have everything for next week as we finally get back to normal after the summer holidays are finished. But until then, enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend, and hopefully we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.